Hello and welcome. Matt needs to make it another 5 days. I'll keep it around if he does. Or at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'd keep him around. He'd be on the permanent roster. Someone that I'd flick between, you know. What's up, everybody? How we doing? We're only doing a short stream today, 3.5 hours, because I've got Brett's D&D. It's off stream now. We film it. We basically pre-film a bunch of it, so it's easier for him to edit. So that starts at 9. So we might do some, I think we might do some RP today, because I'm probably going to do a lot of Marvel Rivals tomorrow when the new season drops with the boys. So I'll probably get into RP pretty quickly today. Is my plan. That's my plan. Is that a League season? No, League's bad for your stream. I would genuinely love to play League as like a go-to game on stream, but it's a killer. It's a stream killer. So short stream versus RP. Well, I would dip out no matter what at this time. The days we improve. Don't do that, hobo. Or that's why I cancelled last time. People do preemptive on it, and then it's less exciting. It's less exciting because people just sit there and go, "Oh, it's easy, do this, and then they'll answer it and it'll run in the chat, and there's a whole. Give a message. I know you're not. Any rules you can or want to give for the D&D game? No. Let me make this one clear. This is Brett's Dungeons and Dragons Deadbeats that we've been playing for years. We're just pre-filming it from now on. If I had any information to give you, I would never give it to you. I would never give you anyone else's D&D stuff. That would be fucked up. Really, really, really out of order. This is not my pre-planning or anything like that. This is just Brett's Dungeons and Dragons. We play it. We're going to be filming it because he's going to release on a more consistent schedule. So I have filming at 9, I should say. I'll never give you anything about anyone else's D&D. Not my pace. All right. We'll do our days a little quicker today because we're putting it into RP quickly. Flour, yeast, water, sugar, salt, vegetable oil, garlic, parsley, butter, dill. Oh no, it's got pastry. Let's go France. Oh, it's quite fast. Okay. Oh wait, is it just Russia? Ukraine? Okay. That looks disgusting. Beef ribs, water, potatoes, green onion, garlic, cilantro, corn, carrot, yucca. It's not a good color. There's nothing bad in it, but it's not a nice color. The photo's awful. Try Nigeria. Ice cold, West cold. Brazil. Not Guatemala, because Guatemala's a little bit north, right? Oh my god, what's here? Oh my god, what's one of these ones? God, I'm blanking. I'm blanking, dude. San Marino, no. Colombia. I forgot about Colombia. Pasta or crepe, spinach, cheese, blah, blah, blah. Okay. We won't beat the daily average because of that second one. No, we got smashed. All right, do this one. So let me make this less crazy. Hold on. According to the experts at Parade magazine, pure is the worst flavor of what beverage? $1982. I don't know. Is it Red Bull? Don't know. A river in Wisconsin lent its name to what bubbly stuff with a pretty good pamplemousse flavor? Boba. Never mind that fancy French stuff. What sparkling water brand's name rhymes with Consular Troy? I have no idea. No idea. Oh, LaCroix. See, you know when you said it was easy today? American themed question. The vermilion border separates what visible part of your body from its surrounding area? Well, vermilion is like a deep red, right? So what if that's your muscles? Vermilion border separates what visible part of your body from its surrounding area? I don't know. Visible part of your body, though. Mouth? Oh. Maybe it's around your teeth. Cupid's bow is the name of the cute curve formed by the upper part of what body feature? Your lips? Mmm. Nips. Fair, actually. During the discipline's first four World Games, Germany dominated the field in the canoe variation of what sport? Whitewater Rapids. A boatless form of the sport was called water handball. Oh. I've seen this. You got what? Water polo. You've got water. This has got another name, like a French or German. I don't know. I'll go water polo, and we'll try next one. Okay, good. Okay, it's polo. What group's worldly full name includes the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ? What group's wordy full name includes the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ? I don't know. The Westboro Baptist Church. They rebranded as the Evil Asperger Industries in the Assassin's Creed video games. I mean, is it the Templar? The Knights Templar? Okay. How's their name wordy? Okay. Innovative Online Industries is the even more evil than normal ISP at the center of what book? Ready Player One? Yeah. What a shit book. What a shitty book. Okay. Has a freaking memorized. Honestly, I just thought about what book would make the evil thing an ISP and be popular. I hate that book. I do hate that book. That book sucks ass. All right. 2.4 billion. We should have heard this. Okay, we should have heard this. Oh wait, hold on. I do know this. I think I do. No. Oh no, it's I'm in the house tonight. Everybody gonna have a good time. I'm gonna make you lose your mind. Shake that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my god, what's the song called? What's that song called? Party Rockers. Party Rock Anthem. You say that the second one? Yeah. Watch this. I'm going to get this one on one frame. Ready? Never mind. Damn it.
Anna, we read you! It's good to hear another voice out there. Tell me where you are. What's your location? Anna, we read you!
I know people like these movies. I don't. I mean, it's one of those. I just don't know which one it is. War for the Planet of the Apes, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. What's the other one? Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
with all their technology and all their weapons. With
Is this the latest one? I Kingdom. Okay. These movies are goddamn. The 4 movies, I don't know. That to me is like lazy media. Do you know what I mean? I liked the idea of the first one when they brought it back, because it was, oh, how did this start, right? And they did an okay job. I thought it was okay. And then I think I watched War. I might have watched Dawn, and it felt the same quality as all of the new like King Kong Godzilla movies, where you're kind of like, oh my god, this is mostly shit, you know. And then you realize, like, come on, that's already been told. It's just, it's weird. Really strange movies. Really strange movies. So, I was thinking we use URP today, because I only got a short stream. I got 3 hours until I got to go. So, a decent amount of time. Do you know what? I wish we had set on our Italian group. Right, or our Mafia group. As well, thank you. I don't believe in movies with a budget over $300. I want to go tow trucking and start earning money on the character I'm going to play in that group, right? In our gang. But right now, we're deciding on what theme of mob we're going for. Like, do we go for a traditional Italian mob? Do we go for like a Russian mob? Or what is quite a funny suggestion right now is a Texas mafia. Like, they're American Italians, but they grew up in Texas, right? There's something funny about that to me. And I can't play that character. I have the character model ready to go, but I can't play that character until we lock that in. It is a great bit, right? Because it can make sense. It makes total sense that it could happen, but it's so ridiculous. You can't really it's one of those like, I suppose, yeah, weird though. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna fit. Like, you know, hey, capiche? I mean, we're gonna sound like I'm probably gonna do a Lieutenant Aldo Rain, you know, do a voice like that. If we do that, you know, Arrivederci. I think that'd be so fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, if we did traditional Italian, I'd go for like a Jesus' new son, or Jesus' son. If we did Russian, I don't know. I'd kind of go for something like this. I don't know. But if we did Texan, I'd go for like an Aldo Rain, I think. But I can't play that character until we decide on that, because it's 3 totally different accents. This town ain't big enough for 2 gabagoons, motherfucker. There's so many more movies from English from True. So I'd rather do a Young Jizz, or I would do a I'd rather do young Jizz or I'd do a Texan kind of accent. Otto Ren was from Tennessee. Same shit. Same shit. Louisiana, Tennessee, Texas. Y'all got the same fucking accent. D&D's back today. Technically not streamed. Brett's D&D is now pre-streamed. So that he can edit it all together and stuff. And so that we will be able to finish the season off stream, filming it, and then he can edit and release it on a weekly basis. So I got filming in 3 hours. Some games. Well, yeah, but people asking about Inglourious, but sorry, I was talking about Inglourious. They're talking about Deadbeats. So we are gonna do some RP today. The only thing I'm wondering is what character to play. Because I am not sure. Let me whip up Papa in the background though. I'll delete one of my characters. I'll show you the model I'm going to use for our gang. Play Joe Fudge. Good idea. Yo, Shrimp. Have you been... you're in the King's chat? You are, right? Yeah. Are you going to join in on our next King's idea? When's the governor stuff going on? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to run for it. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm going to run for it. By the time it kicks off, I probably just won't have the time to do governor stuff. We'll see. If it kicked off in, like... Because you get, like, 3-month terms. I could have done December, January, February. Maybe even March, but... Probs. Have you seen the idea at the moment? Because I'm trying to decide. Were you around when we did Ignite? I'm trying to decide what I want to do with one of the models. I'll delete one of my spare characters. I'll show you the guys the model. I'm not being Italian. That's fair. That's fair. My favorite idea so far is the Texan Italians. As in, like, Italian Americans that grew up in Texas. Just because I think it could be funny to be like, Arrivederci. You're talking to the Don. I just think that's fucking stupid. Hey, capiche. 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 A gabagoo. Let me delete. I'll delete Roger Fields. Here's a little teaser on my next characters chat. I'll delete Roger Fields really quick to show you the model, guys. I didn't give you the teaser. This is the model that I'm going to use for whatever we do. Is it this one? There it is. Because I've had this model like ready to go. On hold, is it planned for 2025? It's really waiting on the players. Honestly, I can't give you any indication on when it's kicking off. I gave the players the idea. They have to kind of get back to me. I might recast some of it just to try and get it moving, but I can tell you I spent a lot of money on getting all the assets, so it's going ahead at some point. I can't tell you when. Some players have that art done. Others haven't really even come up with character yet. It's just streamers for you, man. So I've got this guy. right? I'll get onto perma stuff in a second. I got this guy, and he's such a good model. Get the vest on. He's such a good model. Has he got any masks? Cigarette and stuff. Okay. He's got a lot of. I'd use the American one for sure. Out of my way. But he's got your traditional like mafia kind of shit going on. And I'd love to toe on him. Right? So he's rather going to sound like... At this moment, I imagine... I don't think anyone's really mentioned Eastern European. I mean, we could do Eastern European. But doing like a... If we did Eastern European, I'd prefer if we didn't do Russian. I'd prefer if we did like... The Babfish Mafia. Something ridiculous, you know? Like our own unique nation. But we are... This guy, if I did Texan Mafia, you know, the fact that he dresses like old country is kind of funny because of that. Forzy, thanks so much for the 23 months, my dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, Bubfishy and Mafia would be fucking great. But also if I did Young Jizz, it'd fit as well. So... I really want us to pick soon because I want to go around towing on him when we're not playing together. The only question is, chat, when we inevitably get arrested and lose our towing license, what job is kind of like a consistent one we can do on this character? I think he's got pinstripes in here somewhere. There you go. Boosting, burger flipping. No, we'd need to own like a restaurant or some shit, right? If we did anything like that. Or something on like a day-to-day basis, I have no idea. He's got a lot of good outfits. He's also ripped as hell. Is there like a long... Can you... There you go. It's like a fucking canola driver. I just something that's equivalent to like towing that you can do that's not oh damn, I fucked up. Now I'm on accessories, isn't it? What next? Oh, he does have ties. Okay. He's just, I love this model, so fucking good. His head is massive. We got any like shoes that go with the red? Yeah, look at that. Look at this guy. He's a fucking state. Gabagoo. And look how ripped he is. Look, ready? This is one of my favorite looks in this character on. Get rid of the shirt. Get rid of the undershirt. He's ludicrously ripped and his head is very big. And so you can kind of walk around with him in a towel, or is it pants? So good. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to using this model. Yeah, Texas Star. The problem with businesses is that most of them have been bought up by now. Most of them have been bought out by now, so we won't be able to do that. But yeah, essentially though, chat, I want to play this model so badly. I just need to know: am I doing Italian voice? Am I doing Eastern European? Or am I doing Texan? And then we can start doing it. And what I'll do is, until the game gets on, I won't be doing any crime. I'll just be doing towing. You know? And just earning money via towing. And that'll be fun as fuck. But I just want to make sure we know. Right, let me remake that other character. Do you think this trim module he bought for the Kings? Does this one have any answers? But that one doesn't. That one doesn't. Okay, let's see. I had the superhero one, I think. Yeah. And I think I called this guy, I think he was born in 1960. And I called him Simon Fields. There you go. Wait, did I call him Simon Fields? It's another Simon. Yeah, that's fine. We can have two Simons. Because we have a superhero name. So we got our next characters. But yes, we played Matthew Bounce yesterday. And for the first time since we've been doing permadeath characters, we had a character survive an entire session. We didn't go down once on him, despite there being several opportunities. He survived an entire session. And I said, if he survives a week, he'll stay. Tell me up, he was great. Yeah, if he survives an entire week, he can stick around. He will stay on the roster for a while. That's his shtick. So we'll get back on him next time we play. Actively gunning for you, yeah. Do you think he'll start the week? Fuck no. I don't think he survives next session. I went down to half health a couple of times. A third of health once. I knocked out 3 people. They gave me knuckle dusters, but I think I knocked those people out pretty fair and square because I did running punches on them the same way you can do hammers. Because they came at me with melee weapons, I just ran around the back of the car and waited for them to come around and then smacked them in the face. But I had 3 people, and I don't even know if they were going to attack me to begin with. I thought they were. One of them whipped out a flashlight on me. And I thought he was about to smack me, so I punched him in the face. And then he tries to hit me, so I punch him in the face again, knock him out. His friend starts beating the shit out of me, so I turn, knock him out. And then the third guy, I punch and knock out too. He's got brass knuckles. That shit was really funny. So I've got. He's my. I'll keep playing him until something happens to him. But then we've got we got Simon Fields, who's just going to be a superhero. Got an old man, peace and love, fucking dude there, Lennon Long, I've called him. I've got Jenny Carden, who's wearing a full police outfit. And then I've got Philip Payne, who is kind of my Jerry the Breaker tribute, because it's the same model. So those are the ones in the chamber, ready to go. I wish I had another set of characters so I can make the next 8 ready to go. Honestly, though, I think someone said this like yesterday. I think it might have been Sam in a DM. If I hit 50, I've probably set a record anyway. You know? But we're going to push for 100 if I can. I don't think anyone's ever lost over 50 characters. Like, properly. Oh, is there a new dragon? Oh, shit, there's a new D&D video today? Oh, shit, we should watch this. And then, yeah, I'm planning to go for the full 100. I'm hoping people don't get burnt out of 1.0 by the time I'm done. I'm at, this is number 20 I'm on right now. I'm on number 20 right now. And, we still got a ways to go. All right. Will I go to the quiz? No, I won't make it to the quiz. I mean, maybe. It depends. The thing is, the quiz is always meant to be non-personal. Like, the way I design the quiz is that I can give it to a random person. Right? I could give it to a random streamer that's never watched any of our content, done anything with any of our friends, and they can go through the entire quiz and answer all the questions. Now, I could do a stupid question, which would be like, someone in the GTARP community set a record for 100 permadeath characters, the most that anyone's ever lost. Can you tell me who that was? And input myself. But I feel like that's an unfair question. Well, I'm going for it. All right, before we play GTA, this video just came out. It's quite long, so I'm probably going to put it on a little speedier, and we might skip past some stuff. But it is a it's a video to show off. I'm going to put it on 1.35 times. It's a video to show off the new dragons. Okay. So I thought we should watch this. See some of the new dragon art, see what they've done to change up the dragons in D&D. If you don't know much about the D&D dragons, the problem with D&D dragons is they're like this. Let me get to D&D Beyond really fast and I'll show you. Where's monsters? Let me take a dragon, for example, okay? Let's go Ancient Red. Now, most dragons in D&D have this issue, right? When you look at their stat block, this is all fine, cool. Traits, now, if you look at any other creature in this game, for those who don't play much D&D, you might find like 5 traits here sometimes. 3, often 2 to 3. These guys only have 1 trait, and it's just their legendary trait. They also get their multi-attack is just like biting and clawing and shit, right? It's usually a bite and then 2 claws. Tail attack, they can scare people. And then they do a fire breath, right? Their legendary actions, detect an area, a tail sweep, or a wing attack. Right, that's an Ancient Red Dragon. Let's look at Ancient Blue Dragon. Oh, look at that. They can also make a bite, 2 claw attacks. They also have the same traits. They also have a frighten. They also have a tail. They have the same legendary actions, but what's different? They have a lightning breath, right? And the same goes for, let's look at Ancient White Dragon. And as you will be able to see, it's all the same stuff. Oh, look, they have 1 more extra trait. They can walk on snow, but they do everything else the same. It's just a cold attack. So the problem with dragons in D&D is the game is literally named after dragons, yet they have very little personality between them. They only have like 1 differing move, and it's the same kind of attack. So let's see if they've improved
without dragons. We have some pretty significant changes. They're really exciting, but also we're talking about the lore of dragons. Tell me about what has changed. What is new?
Dragons were the focus of our work for the new Monster Manual from the beginning. We not only wanted to make sure that their art was thrilling, We wanted the storytelling about them to be on point for their wonderful legacy in D&D, but we also especially wanted the gameplay to be ferocious, majestic, terrifying, and all of the other adjectives that people associate with dragons. We really wanted to make sure that our dragons, this time around, especially at the higher challenge ratings, were really bringing the hurt. And we knew that at lower CRs, our dragons were already bringing plenty of suffering for those who fought them, as well as plenty of encouragement for those who allied with them, since, for those who don't know, a big part of D&D is we have the chromatic dragons, who are traditionally villainous, greedy, out to rule the world or destroy parts of it, or lurk around and cause trouble. And then you have the metallic dragons, whose role in the D&D multiverse has often been to encourage and bolster heroic folk who go up against the forces of evil. Now, that doesn't mean you can't fight a metallic dragon, because even a well-meaning dragon sometimes has a really bad day or a bad century, because dragons live a long time, and you might even find yourself in a scuffle with a metallic dragon. Whatever kind of dragon it is, chromatic or metallic, or some of the other types of dragons that also appear in the book, we wanted to make sure that as you went up in the challenge ratings, those dragons really became harder and harder. We did that not only by taking a fresh look at the dragon's hit points, the amount of damage they were dealing, but in many ways, more importantly, we looked at what are they capable of doing mechanically. So you're going to see, particularly in many of the adult and ancient dragons, that they now have spellcasting incorporated into their stat blocks. Spellcasting has always been a part of the lore.
This is one of the cutest bits about
metallic dragons, particularly as those dragons get older. And in the 2014 Monster Manual was an option, but this time we wanted to make it much easier for a dungeon master to terrify their player characters by having that dragon not just exhale its breath weapon and then spend several rounds batting you around with its bite and its claws, but oh no, did it just cast Fireball at us? Or you know, in the case of the Black Dragon, did it just cast Vitriolic Sphere, which is one of the new spells in the 2024 Player's Handbook? A number of those spells are in that book, by the way, so that we could enhance dragons in the Monster Manual. We've talked before that one of the advantages of building the 3 new core books as essentially in some of our Melf's Acid Arrow, but we went even further. We looked at a number of the lair actions that our dragons had before and took the spiciest ones and moved them into the stat blocks themselves. In most cases, we turned them into some really fun legendary actions. The 2014 dragons, their legendary actions often amounted to, they did some more swatting you with their claw or biting you. And that was about it. Now, you're going to see things like the black dragon summoning a swarm of insects that bedevil you. Or you're going to see the blue dragon, once you know it gets old enough that it has legendary actions, causing a sonic boom that casts the shatter spell on a group of people, or suddenly going into cloaked flight where it just goes invisible and flies a certain distance. Every single one of these dragon types has some new shtick like that that is specific to that particular dragon's personality.
It's all on theme.
Oh, yes. Another example going on the metallic dragon side is because metallic dragons, yes, can be ferocious in battle, but often want to stop battle. So one of the new legendary actions for gold dragons is they just banish you. and so if you get into battle with a gold dragon, be prepared. There might be someone each round who there is a chance of like they just were sent somewhere else because the gold dragon just does not want to deal with them right now. And what this means is that even people who've been playing 5th edition for the last 10 years, when they go up against dragons, they are going to be encountering one new thing after another, particularly when they get to the adults and the ancient dragons. Now, we also have brought new mechanical fun to the dragon turtle, to the wyvern, to kobolds, who now are officially dragons.
Oh, nice.
That isn't just a flavor adjustment that we've made, but it has mechanical consequences because it means like Charm Person doesn't work on kobolds anymore. And we wanted to do this both from a lore standpoint, but also from a mechanical standpoint, so that we could really highlight more what distinguishes, say, a kobold from a goblin, or a goblin from a kenku, or right on down the line. And we've talked in another video about there are a number of creature type changes in the book, and that affects even the dragon family, since the most humanoid-like dragons in the Monster Manual, kobolds, are now literally of the dragon type.
And then that we also have in there, we've got shadow dragons, we've got half dragons, and lore about them.
When you look at the stats for half dragons and also for the shadow dragon, people are going to see brand new stat blocks. So something that we decided to do this time for the half dragon is really develop it as a complete monster. In 2014, we gave you a stat block, but it was really a collection of templated traits collected into a stat block. This time around, the half dragon is a monster in its own right. Same thing with the shadow dragon, where we have fleshed it out into
That's cool,
a full type of dragon with its own new type of breath weapon. And we now have 2 types of shadow dragons. We have a juvenile shadow dragon and an older one, because frankly, we just think having this Shadowfell dragon is so cool, we wanted more of it. And we wanted you to be able to experience it at more levels. And so that's why we now have 2 types of shadow dragons in the new monster manual.
Also, like, fantastic art and multiple cases of art for each of these dragons, which is exciting. I love the different ways we represent the green dragon. Obviously, the black dragon's fantastic. Always seeing that melted face. But specifically, the context of things is great for me as a dungeon master, because when I'm reading about this is how they act as a youngling, this is how they act as an adult, this is how they act as an ancient. Like, this is where they kind of are at in their lives and how they interact with their environments, and each dragon is different.
Absolutely, and it's going to be something that you're going to hear us mention again and again while we're talking about these monsters, is that the art is just as much about the narrative and the story and the play experience of these creatures as any other part of the book. When you look at the different pieces of art throughout the 2025 Monster Manual, you're going to see this is how it lives, this is the layers it's in, this is how it behaves, helping to give DMs suggestions for here's how I can use this critter. A perfect example is one that you just mentioned there with the green dragon. Green dragons are known for being sinister and sneaky and ambushers and like camouflaging themselves. So when you see the adult green dragon, instead of having this in your face coming at you like slicing through adventurers, the depiction of the green dragon is it snaking its way through this swampy pool where there's adventurers who are completely unaware of it, boating above it, not cognizant that they're about to get ambushed by this green dragon. You see this at all age categories as well, because continuing the example with the green dragon, there's a green dragon wyrmling there. You get the sense there that it's this sneaky, sinuous, sinister little menace. And I'm saying little, but like so often we think of wyrmlings as being like, oh, maybe it's just these little guys. No, wyrmlings are the same size as you and I are.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's what really comes through on this.
Yes. And then even with the ancient dragons, for each one of the metallic dragons and the chromatic dragons, you get this gorgeous full-page image that shows some of the most powerful monsters in Dungeons & Dragons in their full splendor or dread, doing the thing that makes them so iconic, whether it's a red dragon terrifying like a small legion of knights, or a gold dragon just being awesome, or like in the example of the green dragon, this deep in the woodlands, like sinister magical mastermind who you can see is like manipulating forces off in the distance.
I might be getting this wrong, but it's either the green or the blue dragon. But like, you know, one of the dragons as an example of a wyrmling is actually, it may actually be not subservient, but like working with other villains to learn from them.
Yes.
As a wyrmling. That kind of context was really fun to read.
We want to make sure that each one of the different types of dragons feels like there's specific adventures associated with each one of them. It's not just this is a green dragon and this is what a green dragon does. A green dragon wyrmling, a younger bots, which the lowest CRs and with the youngest
I'm really curious if they show us stat blocks.
Be more territorial or part of a small area, but as they get stronger, as they advance, it's more regional, it's more global, and then potentially even more multiversal.
And that's something that does come up with like several of the ancient dragons. Is some of them have a multiversal approach.
Yes.
So some of them, like the white dragon, just wants its territory, and that's kind of it. The red dragon thinks it's the best dragon and best monster in the entire universe, and that's its agenda. Blue dragon also has like interplanar plans at some point, but that goes for the metallic dragons as well. And that's what I really love about this is you're kind of giving us a character.
Yes.
At every stage of their life and what they and again, like you mentioned, the wyrmlings are not just wyrmlings, because so often, I'm dating myself, but Dragon Slayer, I think of wyrmlings and they're these puppets that meet a very grisly end and don't have any personality. But these are like very intelligent creatures that already are working into this environment that you can interact with.
And yeah, it was important to us, not only in the game mechanics, but also in the art, to drive home that wyrmlings are dangerous. I think sometimes in the past when we've depicted wyrmlings, they've been sometimes kind of cute. And we actually made sure, especially with the chromatics this time, most of them are not cute, because these are things that low-level adventurers are going to face off against.
That is cute.
And again, these are not like cute little creatures. This is a person-sized
this is a threat.
lizard with wings that can exhale fire on you. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
This crocodile has wings and is smarter than you.
Yes, exactly.
The thing is, you can try and make something. The only way to make them not cute is to make them really fucked up. But the reality is, when you do it all, like when you make it look like a little angry dude and it's ugly, Ugly's
And
cute.
as you were talking, one of the things that was really kind of warming my heart is that what you were describing, Wes, about the personality of like a green dragon, and you know, Todd, also you mentioning the insidious nature of what they do. That's in the game mechanics, and much more so than a decade ago. Because now, especially adult and ancient green dragons, they have the Mind Spike spell. And they also are able to, when they get to higher level, cast Modify Memory and Gesh to actually cause you to have to do something for a long period of time. And this means that, you know, for those of us who love like Cyan from the Dragonlance Chronicles, we wanted to make sure that that sort of storytelling was represented in the stat blocks themselves. And you're going to see that in the green dragons, the blue dragons, the bronze dragons, and all down the line.
And again, like we talk about personality, and not everyone knows all the personalities, and we don't need to go really deep into it, but historically, like red dragons, like I mentioned before, they really think they're the best of dragonkind. They're extremely territorial. They like the gold. They are very quick to anger. Smog being a very classic example of like the personality of a red dragon, I would argue. Like they're always a threat, always dangerous.
Yes, Roy.
How would you define the personality of a blue dragon?
Oh, I mean, blue dragons are my favorite. So I mean, they're the lawful evil ones. They're the ones where they want to control everything, but they will do it by manipulating others, by taking over regions, by like forming armies. I mean, they're sort of the ultimate lawful evil villains, where it's just like, I want to control and dominate everything, and if I can't do it through my organizations and spreading my power, then I'll just use my incredible like power and magical might to do
all the way
so.
to like multiversal empires.
Don't let him die.
And-
If he
and
dies,
you
he
can-
dies.
A lot of those personality traits
If he dies, he
are
dies.
echoed in the sort of environmental associations that the dragons have and their abilities. So the blue dragons, with their far-spanning plots, well, that connects to the fact that blue dragons are associated with being the highest up in the sky, and the ones who call lightning down from the sky. They are the ones way above watching. Whereas red
That'd be so
dragons
sad.
are associated often with environmental destruction, like volcanoes and eruptions of lava.
They're that force of nature.
Yes.
Exactly.
No Flame of Scarlet
and
Witch's ult is
we
so
also,
useless.
Another example.
Wrong. How's it useless? What's going on there? I'm pausing this for a second to slam on your argument. No, it's not. You're just using it badly. That shit slaps. That shit slaps.
Of us connecting personality of the different dragon types to the mechanics is what we've done in the different dragons with their Frightful Presence ability. In 2014, the dragons consistently had this Frightful Presence ability, but this time we wanted to explore more tailored versions of that, or
the
entirely different effects in the dragons.
That's good.
So, you know, there are still some dragons that do strike fear into people, but thinking of the red dragon is the most tyrannical of the chromatic dragons. And so rather than having the red dragon strike fear into people, we instead have the red dragon
agree
with
that
a
the marker is
commanding
bad.
presence, where the red dragon can actually growl out a command, a magical command, and get people to do things. And that will also help make encounters
That's
with
really
these
cool.
different types of.
No, but the way you play Scarlet Witch, a lot of people play it wrong. They use the ulti and hope just to pick off people in a moment of silence. The way that you play here is you hide her first, you do most of the ulti in cover, then you come out of cover. But you also want to time it around other people's things. Go on voice comms and be like, okay, when someone else has their ulti, Doctor Strange, Groot, loads of others can do it. But even just during like a Luna ult, because they'll be so cocky. There's a lot of, when they're distracted, that's when you do it.
Dragons very different from each other, because again, one dragon might be, growling commands at people. Another one is terrifying people. Another one is banishing people.
I think she's great.
They all have some way to control the battlefield that goes beyond just dealing damage. And again, it was a lot of fun for us to go beyond just striking fear into people.
Yeah, everything feels way.
The only thing that I don't think is good about her is I don't think Doctor Strange's shield should counter it. I think you should have to look to pick her. I think having shields counter it's a bit shit. That's the only one that I have an issue with. Shields countering is
tailor-made, way more tailor-made now. It's always my favorite thing.
Yeah, well, because one example of that, and I touched on this earlier about spell casting in many of the adult and ancient dragons, that's going to create situations where you might have people who are used to fighting the dragons before, and they know, okay, watch out for the breath weapon, and okay, the dragon used its breath weapon. It's now recharging, and it just has melee attacks. If we just stand hundreds of feet away and shoot at it, we're fine. oh no, that dragon just snapped its fingers and there was an explosion all around us. So we also had that in mind, is we wanted the dragons to have, especially the adult and ancient ones, more tactical versatility. And so it is going to be also more difficult now to outfox a dragon, because the dragons in their stat blocks have more tools now for dealing with different tactical situations. They're now going to be able to fight you if you're way over there, or if you're up close.
There's open court in 30 minutes,
again,
chat. We could
watch
do some Oscar.
Be prepared and beware of fighting them in their layers, because the other thing that's new for all of these metallic and chromatic dragons is they get to use legendary resistance more often if they're in their lair, and they get to use their legendary actions more often if they're in their lair. And so that too is going to make lair encounters with many of these dragons even more terrifying than they were before.
And more of a reason to get them out of their lairs.
Yes. Try to trick the dragon to fight you somewhere other than its lair.
At another locale.
Yeah.
I feel like all the dragons are leaning more into their personality. Like the black dragon is a good example. Again, you mentioned like they are more about death and decay, destroying like the stonework around them, or ancient buildings, melting them down with their acid over time. But then undead are more and more attracted to their presence as well, and they kind of gain a following.
Absolutely.
Very, very creepy creatures, and that's all on theme for the black dragon.
Well, you'll even see this in some of the redesigns that we've done of the various dragons. The art team has put a ton of effort into making sure that the 2025 versions of these dragons really are distinctive, but also get these moods across. So even when you look at this unsettling sort of the idea that it would be followed, you see that for every one of the chromatics and the metallics. We've really put a lot of effort into making sure that each one of these different types of dragons, at a glance, it looks distinctive, but then they look like they would be doing the things that they're most common.
Like in humanoid form, looking for adventure, or at least to right some wrong.
Well, I think something that ends up being a challenge for a lot of DMs is I've got these 5 incredible, powerful dragons, but they're all good alignment. What do I do with them?
Yeah.
So like for every one of these different dragons, for every one of these different metallic dragons, we want to give you examples and plot hooks and ideas for these are what these dragons might do. This is how they might be allies to you. This is how they might work in a larger society with some of the narrative notes. This is how you might come into conflict with some of them. Perfect example is the gold dragon, because even that one, while the ancient gold dragon is really depicted as this like incredible force, but like sort of like powerful but serene, and the young version is sort of more elusive looking, or more wily looking. You've got the picture of the adult one where it's clearly guarding like some sort of like portal or gate or something. Just because you might want to go through that gate doesn't mean the gold dragon, who has been guarding this for centuries, wants you to. So there's a lot of ways to help DMs build adventures using these metallic dragons as well.
And we've gone into the personality of...
They're just sort of the beastly ones.
Yes.
They are the most primordial of the dragons.
That's one of the reasons that I love like the art for them as well, though, because even them...
They look like a bull.
They look like, they look so bestial, like they are attacking like a predator does. And that's, again, like Jeremy has said, is built into like all of their stats, their lore. The art supports that so well.
Well, can you tell me the personality of a copper dragon and what copper dragons tend to be about?
So the copper dragons are more about building community, and these are one of the dragons that I'm so pleased with how they ended up looking in the final product, because you can see that they're more about supporting groups, building relationships, putting together networks. And something that you'll see with the ancient copper dragon is that you can see that they've invited a whole bunch of other dragon wyrmlings into their lairs, and they've got this great collection of little guys that they're watching out for.
And see, that's what I mean by hooks. Like you mentioned, like these hooks are so great for you to involve good aligned. It's so easy to kind of involve evil aligned dragons or chromatic dragons, but like for the metallic dragons, these are great hooks.
I think Jeremy's often referred to the copper dragons as the fairy tale dragons.
Yes, yeah, and we show that visually with them, with all the little dragons, is we've given them more flexibility. Something else we've done in the stat blocks for all of the metallic dragons is we've given them more flexibility in using their 2 breath weapons. In the past, all of the metallics, and this goes all the way back to first edition D&D, they had 2 different ways they could use their breath weapon. There was usually a damaging version and a non-damaging version. What we've done for the first time is we've made it so that those 2 different breath weapon types are no longer on a shared recharge. And so what that means is that the metallic dragons can actually be exhaling things more often than chromatic dragons can, but their damaging breath weapons are still as limited as they were before, but they're going to get to use some of their non-damaging options more often than they could before.
But they're just as balanced
yes.
between the 2 different dragon types.
And it was quite a feat
Yeah.
to actually get the metallic dragons to be balanced, because their combination of abilities is actually much more complex mechanically than the chromatic dragons. Because the chromatic dragons just bring tremendous hurt, whereas the metallic dragons all have a much bigger mix of damaging and non-damaging options. And so we had to weave the needle very carefully to make sure that the metallic dragons would all still be a satisfying encounter no matter which combo of damaging or non-damaging abilities they decide to use.
What are some of the personality traits of, say, a bronze dragon? What are they like attracted to?
So the bronze dragons are more about imagination, but also protection. They're often associated with coastal environments, and this is something that, again, you end up seeing right from the art, where we start illustrating they're protecting communities, they're like saving people, they're fending off monsters. There's a completely wahoo piece of an adult that's fighting like a megalodon.
That does remind me about the dragon turtle, because I believe, not totally the other dragon, the previous dragon, not totally on board with piracy, but the dragon turtle specifically mentions that it may be totally down for some piracy or be friends with pirates.
Absolutely.
So I like the sense that there may be some dragon friction happening in the ocean in terms of what piracy is. And that art for the dragon turtle is absolutely amazing as well.
Oh yeah, just using its breath over like an entire ship.
Yeah.
That piece of art is a great example of what we've done for a number of the gargantuan monsters in the book, and that is showing that gargantuan, when it comes to a creature size, doesn't really have a ceiling, because the other,
I thought they just said they
size
introduced
categories
Titanic, but
have
maybe
a
not.
fixed space that creatures of that size occupy. That isn't true for gargantuan. Gargantuan has a floor for how big it is, a minimum size for the creature, a minimum space that it occupies. But there's no maximum for how big a gargantuan creature can be, and so you definitely get a glimpse of that with that dragon turtle piece of art, because it is massive the way it looms over that ship.
And very quickly, we've got, what are the personality types and kind of traits of a brass dragon?
So the brass dragons are desert-dwelling dragons, and they often end up sharing stories, but then also investigating. You'll end up seeing them like plumbing these ancient ruins looking for tales. And again, this is something that we see in the art with like a brass dragon that's clearing out like a ruin full of mummies, but then also you've got the ancient who is clearly protecting a whole group of adventurers from like a desert sandstorm.
And then we've got the silver dragon, which is, again, one of those interplanar dragons. Once it's ancient, it may be involved in a lot of different shenanigans at a much higher level. Tell me about silver dragons.
So silver dragons in a lot of ways are sort of like the knights in shining armor of dragon kind. Like they get a little bit more martial, but they're also the ones that are out there questing against evil. So they'll be out there seeking challenges even from a young age, and sometimes maybe getting in over their heads, and that's where they might need adventurers to help them out.
Yeah, you specifically mentioned that in the book too.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that.
So then, as they get into their adult and ancient ages, they start taking on more and more powerful threats that might even lead them beyond a world into the plains.
And what are their breath weapons again?
So the silver dragon has its traditional cold breath as well as its paralyzing breath. Right. And then with its new legendary actions, one of them, it can just chill someone in place with the hold monster spell, and then it also has a cold gale where it can cause this just blast of wind with one of its other new legendary actions. And so that's going to be bringing essentially this combination of
of a little overconfidence in their lives, and you can see where they're going into adulthood. I wanted
that these dragons might be good, and they might be working for good in the world, but their goals are not
Let's
always
go on
gonna-
our piece, yeah. Let's go over to thingy. That was a very like deep dive into what dragons are in general kind of thing, as opposed to like here's a bunch of new stuff. They did reveal some new things though. That's cool. Okay. Let's go into Grand Theft Auto category. Let's go on to Oscar. Let's go over to Open Court. And let's see if we can help screw some people over with their tickets. Because that's what we do. That was cool. I'm excited to read and put more dragons in. Okay. We've got 2 hours till I've got to go. Let's get changed here. What outfit should I wear? Let's do this outfit. or road captain outfit, but let's see. Shoes. Let's get the dark grippies on.
Hey, Oscar.
Hey,
Thank you for identifying yourself.
you got it, sir. You got it, Your Honor.
How's the DA's office?
I don't know. The last time I was here is when we last did open court.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get the word out, but I don't have access to the DOJ Life Invader, and my town criers aren't here, so...
Where's the Ackle? Surely he should do that shit, no?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna see him again.
Wait. Oh no, what happened to him?
Corruption.
Wait, really?
I heard he was fired.
Yakult got fired?
He did something, I don't know. People are pissed.
Got his fill of marbles? Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. He was such an easy one to influence.
Yeah. I'm not so easy, though.
No, of course not.
Yeah, he got rolled.
He got rolled? Ah, I see. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. I think he rolled. I don't know the
You think he was
story.
gonna show up for an early open court?
Um,
I don't know if it's just no one knows we're even. I don't know.
do you know what we need? We need one of those broadcasts. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Can we? Maybe we could ping someone to give us a broadcast. You know, across the top of everyone's eyes. Where's Snow? Surely they could do something like that.
I don't mind doing more open courts if people want it and need it. But if no one shows up, is it because people don't give a fuck, or is it because people don't know it's happening?
I think it's going to be a little bit of A, where some people don't have tickets, but I think it's mostly B. I think mostly people don't know it's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People used to always complain that they'd get ticketed all the time, that the tickets were bad, that cops are just trying to meet some sort of quota. So you would think there'd be a lot of bad tickets out there that people would like to get rid of, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Because how does a general person find out?
Just Life Invader. And I don't even have access to the DOJ Life Invader. Even if I did, I don't know. Is the average person constantly checking Life Invader to see if there's open court? That's why I hired town criers to go around shouting, open court, come on down to argue your tickets. But none of my town criers have shown up to work today.
Oh, dear. Hold on. Let's see if we can... Hold on. Let's see here. It'd be useful if you could put it in the other place, you know, where you usually tell everyone you do an open court. If you could do it in the other one, that would be nice. Because it's for the betterment of everybody.
Maybe. It might be a little,
spammy.
Annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's coming.
Hey, you guys deliver? I'd like to order the $200 special. Bring it to the courthouse.
Surely people have got to come.
Me. All right. I'll be take it to the courtroom, okay? Thank you. I ordered some food if you want anything. I don't know how much it comes with, but...
Thank you. Yes, I'll take any of the pickings. Well, this is fucked, Your Honor. I
Well, give us some time. How long has it been?
Well, you've got 8 minutes until it begins, and so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I suppose 14 minutes actually, if you. Oh. Oh, look at that, a pirate.
Hello.
Greetings, greetings.
Jackal.
We're starting soon, starting soon. Tell your friends, you know, it's a great time to come on down.
I don't think anyone has much to do. I mean, there was pretty much nobody yesterday.
No, that's just because they don't know. They don't know. He joked that he rolled dice to decide how much money to charge someone. Did he actually get... Did he do that in character? He joked in character about that?
I don't know if we can actually do this without a DA. If you are
what do you think I am?
Well, I mean, you could definitely help.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I did not actually see you.
What the hell do you mean I could help? Hey, who the hell are you, man?
Who is this guy?
Hi, Alpha Munson. It's
Aren't you a doctor?
No, it's not a traffic ticket. It's a weird request.
Ooh, well, okay. So you walk in here and you say, we can't even do open court. There's no DAs around.
Well,
and
I
you're
didn't
just...
see the DA.
Well, even if there
blended in
wasn't,
with the chair.
I'll do what I want. I hold all of the power here, and that's not the only thing I hold.
wish.
It's a power.
What?
What do you mean wish?
Oh, shit.
I wish. I pretty much hold zero power here.
Oh, you wish you had
I
power.
hold the power. So we'll be starting soon. Take a seat.
Yes.
We're doing this through court? I thought we were having a chat.
We're gonna do this in court.
Really?
Well, open court, you know. The way this works is if it's seen as it needs a bigger thing, then Your Honor.
Well, I'm here. I want to reverse my bail. I don't think that's a court issue.
Let the judge decide when it begins. Please take a seat, Indy Rose.
I think she's already in a seat.
That's offensive, okay? Maybe she wants to sit in one of the other seats. This is one of my favorite models in the game, by the way. I almost want to use that for the Italian mob. I love this model. It's so good.
Well, this is kind of a private matter. I don't feel comfortable saying it in court. I will,
You don't have to.
I can speak to my lawyer later and, do it through that.
If you're comfortable.
Reverse bail, eh?
More than welcome to.
We can pay to put somebody in prison?
No, like, I want my money back and I want to go back to prison.
Oh, oh.
Hey. Hi. You okay? No, I'm being hunted by a serial killer.
Ah,
Is that why you want to reverse your bail?
Because my bail conditions mean I can't talk to any of the saints and I can't carry a weapon, and I feel like if I was in prison, I'd be more protected.
That's okay. Well,
You're out on bail and you can't talk to... What if they talk to you?
Then they fuck up my bail.
This is messed up, Your Honor.
That's kind of
Sounds like
fucked.
really
Back
weird
when I was in
bail.
school.
That's pretty fucked up.
Back when I was in school, I was told I was not allowed to talk to friends. You know what I did? I got detention
Did it
with them.
anyway?
You said weapons. Do you mean
You
you can't
what?
even hold a knife?
I can't even hold a flashlight. Or a screwdriver. or a
That's
long
true, by the way, chat.
thing.
Me and another guy got into a
Yeah, I was
fight.
tortured a couple days ago, and the person that did it,
So
works
the
for
teacher said I'm not allowed to talk to my
Hello?
friends because he thought I was leading a gang, even though it's just a one-on-one fight. So
Yeah, we're in the
I said to him,
courtroom.
I'm still going to talk to my friends. And then he said, you get detention if you do. and I had to
No, I'm
stand
the
outside
judge.
his office.
Reporting it.
And then, so a couple of my friends just got detention. They just couldn't stay with me, and he tried to separate us, and we still spoke. And then he tried to tell us off more by telling our parents.
They said
But my mum
there's
was like,
such
"You
thing
can't do
as
that."
custody or anything, so I think I'd be safer back in prison.
Maybe a contract killer would be cheaper than going to prison.
Yep.
I mean, technically, if she goes back
I owe
to
you
prison,
200.
she should get money back.
Hey
I
everyone,
don't think it works that way.
tell people on
Well,
Life
she
Invader
paid
that
a
we're
little
doing
bit
open
there
court.
for you.
Well, technically,
Yeah, no, hey, no
if you
problem.
break a
Enjoy your
bond,
food.
right? It's the bounty hunter or the bonds.
Is there a rule that says you can't use the same model as the DA or someone important?
Right. So
No?
again, I don't think you can ask.
Why
for a
ask it?
refund. I mean, you could try. I'm sure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hmm.
Thank you.
I'm guessing she's the one that paid it.
Ooh,
Yeah, eat up.
thank you, big spender. Yes, everyone remember, tell your friends. Open court. This is a great time to get your tickets fought. Cops are often wrong.
Ain't that the truth?
None of you are picking up your phones right now, so I can tell you're not even pretending
I
to
don't
tell your
have a Life
friends.
Invader account.
I am.
Oh, you
Hey,
are.
that guy doesn't
Oh.
even have a Life Invader account. How are people supposed to know we're doing open court?
Call them. You want me to just start calling people?
Yes. Go down purple pages.
Okay, I'll do it.
I mean, honestly, post it on Purple Pages. You might get more reach.
I'm just gonna start calling people.
I still think we need a little bulletin that comes up, you know, on our phones. Breaking news, open court.
What's the judge's name? Judge's name?
Wait, sorry, you want an Amber Alert for
Open court, yes?
court? I mean, that's not a bad idea.
They didn't pick up. This guy's looking for a teacher or professor.
This is Judge Silas, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're a lawyer. I didn't realize you were a DA.
I changed to DA because two reasons. One, they all came asking. And two, because apparently if there's a corrupt cop, I get to look into it. Which sounds badass.
Is the pay any better?
Pretty cool.
Hey, I
Wow,
get paid
nobody's
now.
really answering their phone.
As opposed to not getting paid.
Well, defense these days, you have to get paid by the client. And one thing I
There's a
learned when I
guy
was
here that
defense
says
lawyer,
he'll
they're
do
poor.
anything for drugs. Do you think he'd come to
It's only
open
if you're a
court for some
private lawyer.
drugs?
I don't know. Do you want to argue anything?
Let's find out. I'll put him on speaker. Hey, do you want to go to open court for drugs?
Open court for drug. You pay me to come to open court for drugs.
Well, you have to. Maybe you could convince this Judge Silas here, the Honorable Judge Silas, to give you some drugs in open court.
That might work. That might
I
work.
think it would. Yeah, you just have to have a good enough argument.
Oh, I'm a struggling addict with no prosperities.
Yeah,
this could
that's
work.
that's definitely what that word means. You should come here. Come to the courthouse by City Hall.
I'm on it. I'll be
All
there
right,
soon.
we'll
I'll
see
bring my whole gang of crackheads will come.
Yeah,
down.
bring them all. Bring them all.
Perfect. All right, I'll see you soon.
All right, see ya.
Good job, man. Good job.
Yeah, here you go.
Here's hoping they have some
A little
tickets.
effort can go a long way, you know.
All right.
Oh, I guarantee they have tickets.
Who here is actually here to do fight something or and who's here just to like hands? Who's here to
Can I
actually
talk
come
to
up
you
and-
about defunding the Rangers?
But why do you think I have anything to do with that?
Well, because you have power.
I do. I have a lot of power.
That's why I was saying,
Yeah,
like,
but I
maybe
don't-
I
but
could
no, I
argue a
can't do
case
that.
to
I can't
defund
do
them.
that.
Okay, well, I tried.
Sir, I
guess
do
I'm
have
just here
some
to watch.
questions to ask.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I just I work for the DA's as a paralegal.
Oh. So you're
as
asking
far
me?
as-
Why not ask Oscar?
Well,
there?
I figured
I'm the one who won't know.
Would you? I'm just wondering, what is the state's definition on a malfunctioning vehicle?
It comes
Do
under.
you not have access to the penal code?
I do have access to the penal code. I just wish for some clarifying details on that.
Well, it says it in the chart. You know, smoke and fumes. If it's smoking, fuming. If it's missing any doors. If there's damaged brake lights, bald or deflated tires, damaged headlights, etc. So etc. would probably refer to like, you know, smashed up, a bit broken up. You know.
So wait, having missing doors is actually
illegal.
Wow.
You can get.
I did not know that.
Did you get hit with this?
I did get hit with this, but I did pay the fine, so I accepted the charge as I got it. It's just figured, you know, you could buy like a Jeep, you know, and they come with like the doors already taken off.
Why would you buy that?
I mean, I wouldn't, but you can.
So you're just. Do you want to fight the ticket, or you just want to?
No, I was just asking for clarification.
Okay.
I just got hired.
It's an interesting discussion
so...
because technically a motorbike doesn't have doors, so so I think it'd be vehicle dependent. But if missing doors implies it had doors in the first place, so
right.
It's all gonna be case by case.
Yeah,
of course.
And it's obviously my call.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So you're a DA. Was that your only question?
Yes, sir. If
Yes,
I have
sir.
any more, I'll be sure to speak up.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, guy with the tie.
Send it.
Hey, what's the tie
Can I have a
for?
discussion with one of y'all? Indy Rose
Who,
wants
me?
to revoke her bail and go back to
Oh,
Bolingbrook and get
no,
her,
it's not, the guy.
deposit
This
back,
guy
please.
said he wanted to ask a weird. Request.
Yes, I just heard that in
my
open court. I'm not entirely sure if you can do that.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do it. That's
Roll
that's
tie
you're allowed
guy,
to go
hello.
back at any
Apologies.
Point, like, surely.
Yeah.
Sure, let me look
I
at
think she's
bail. I'm in
outside
open court right
with,
now. I don't know if there's any other.
phone with
I'm
the
only an
officer that
ADA,
actually
so I don't want
arrested her.
to overstep
are
my
you just
boundaries in case
with her?
another DA would say no.
Yeah.
It's for the same thing.
I can look into it.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why she wouldn't
Yeah,
be able
she
to
said
do
she
that.
didn't wanna
I'd like
talk
to
about
speak
it.
with a judge as well in private, not in open court.
I don't think she wants to explain why
That's
she
fair.
wants
I
to
mean,
go
Judge
back to
Silas is
jail.
technically here.
In open court,
and it's
I
quite
think she
quiet,
wants
so you
to
might be able to get a
explain
5-minute
to the judge and the DA
little recess in the back room.
chambers.
Alright, I'll pop over. Appreciate y'all.
Well, this is open court.
Yes, I'm aware.
Apologies, sir. I just want to introduce
Well,
myself.
if
Name's
she
Richard
still wants to have a
Stroker.
discussion
Nice to
in
meet
my
you, Mr.
private
Stroker.
quarters, we can wait until.
Nice
I'm
to meet
Oscar
you.
Penfold, ADA.
She's not here.
Oscar Penfold.
She is right
Can I drop
outside
you my
talking
number?
to the officer
Sure.
that arrested her on the phone.
Sure.
Well, if no
I'll
one's
give him
gonna
a call.
show up for this thing, we could have a quick chat in the back.
All right.
Your Honor, the
I
officer,
will go and
police
get
officer
her.
just called looking for the same thing, so I think they're coming down. They just
Okay.
on to Private 5.
Well,
I will go.
I'm
and
actually
get her.
having trouble giving you my phone number. I don't know why.
That's because I'm sat down. One second, let me stand up.
Oh, okay.
Where's the SOPs?
There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Are you going to be working DA for most of the day?
No, I'm gone in 2 hours. I'm gone in 2
In
hours.
2 hours.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm hoping to, you know, shadow someone and learn the ropes, you know. Oh, hey, it's one of the people that got shot here yesterday.
It's open court or some shit.
Or some shit.
Yeah.
It's open court. And
Is it-
please be respectful.
My apologies, Your Honor. I just got some tickets.
Oh, all right. Yeah, come on up. There's no line.
What's that?
Come on up.
Where's my?
I'm not here
Take a
about
seat
business.
right
Open
over
court.
there.
Tested on open court with Judge Silas.
Copy this. All right, let me
What's
see.
your name?
My name is Anthony Bronco.
Anthony Bronco.
Where's our bail?
Can you take your mask off, Anthony?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the bail section on our thing. Let's see. LEO.
Okay, and what tickets would you like to fight today?
Well, I got two, man, and one of them I don't know where it came from, and the other one, it wasn't fucking me. So.
Okay.
First ticket is from Randy Wrangler, and it's ID 2331.
We can start with that. Oscar, you see this?
Yes, Your Honor. Drove off road from the prison onto the freeway, had illegal tint, no photos.
Drove off road from the prison onto the freeway, had illegal tint. Negligent driving. And illegal tint.
Guilty.
Randy Wrangler.
Yeah.
Okay. Not seeing any photo of your tint.
Ah, shit.
Not a great start. State.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, the negligent driving, is not something that could obviously be photographed. We recognize there's no photo of the illegal tint. That doesn't necessarily mean it didn't happen, though. Potentially, this person's car. Which car in particular? Let's see. It's the... Does it have the license plate there? No. Let me just check. There's no license plate. What's a man to do? Yes. The negligent driving portion of it. I imagine driving up there is definitely bad. I'll look to counter the defense on this one. What am I meant to do with that, man? There's no vehicle. There's no fucking vehicle in the citation. What do I do?
Sorry about that. All right, Bronco. What happened?
So my cousin Benjamin Bronco, whose car this ticket is for, drove to the prison to pick some shit up, and I was there. So he said, "Do you want to lift back to the city?" And I said, "Yeah." And I hopped in the passenger seat, and as my cousin drove us back to the city, Randy Wrangler pulled him over, and then arrested him because he broke his bail agreement, and then sent him to jail. And then Randy Wrangler gave me the ticket, despite the fact that I was the passenger.
Oh shit.
I wasn't even driving, Your Honor.
Was he your cousin?
Yeah.
What's your cousin's name?
Benjamin Bronco. You may know him as the man who broke bail the quickest ever. He speedrun that shit. 33 minutes.
I see.
That's impressive.
Super impressive.
Okay, so you're saying... So you don't think this was just a mistake? You think Randy Wrangler just ticketed you for no reason?
Well, I mean, it could be a mistake, Your Honor, that he ticketed me instead of my cousin. I mean, we both had the surname Bronco, right? But, I mean, I think we confused him when he said, "Bronco, get out of the vehicle." And he was talking to Benjamin, and then I also hopped out of the vehicle at the same time. And he was like, "Oh, wait, you're both called Bronco?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But I also will say that Randy Wrangler knew who I was because about 10 minutes prior to this, he was the one who sent me to jail. So...
Okay, I mean, this is a confusing one because I'm not seeing the vehicle that was cited.
There's no citation vehicle.
So at this point, I would just have to take Wrangler's word that this was not a mistake and you were the driver. Because for all I know, you could just be lying to me. I think we would probably need...
Yes, but Randy Wrangler is a captain of the SSP. He would not lie.
I'm not saying he's lying, Your Honor. I'm just saying he made a mistake. I mean, can you see that at the same time that this ticket was written by Randy Wrangler, that he's also prosecuted my cousin Benny Bronco and sent him back to jail on a hot... I mean, that's what happened, Your Honor.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. From my perspective, it's possible that you were the driver, and you're just saying right now, I wasn't even the driver. So, unless we talk to Wrangler himself, it's kind of hard for me to just completely take your word for it and be like, all right, this was a mistake. Can we get in contact with Mr. Wrangler?
I could try, Your Honor. Let me see.
Yeah, let's.
I would kind of say though, Your Honor, like if he hasn't identified me in the ticket as the driver, then
He's not on duty. I don't know.
Could use co-pilot, please?
Not on duty.
like he hasn't filled out the ticket. He's not putting me down as a driver. He's not identified the vehicle or nothing. Like, if he can't even be bothered to do the paperwork, then that's kind of on him, no?
That's an assumption. I believe that Captain Wrangler is a very capable member of the SASP. Doesn't sound like a lack of wanting to do paperwork, more so a
lack of interest.
No. I just believe that he saw what happened and he supported it.
So, from my perspective, the fact that you're the one that was ticketed, and that implies you were the one that he identified as the driver. There's still some things I don't like about this. I don't see the vehicle that was cited. It's possible he did make a mistake. Also, he ticketed you for having an illegal tint. There's no proof of any tint.
Yeah, that's
I
the
have
problem.
no idea where.
Negligent driving probably would have stuck, but
I don't even know what car he's referencing. Is there any, do you have any idea what vehicle is even being referenced here?
I could give you a 1 in 3 guess, Your Honor.
Well, that's my problem, is he's claiming that this man was driving with an illegal tint. There's no picture of the tint. There's no vehicle in question that there's nothing about the tint. Now, the negligent driving is possible to be proven. I would like to talk to Wrangler about this, because if it is a mistake, then this shouldn't be on your record, obviously. However, it's possible that this was not a mistake, and if Wrangler is testifying, nope, I got it right, you were the driver, then we'd have to keep talking about this.
Can I add something, Your Honor?
Yeah.
I found out that I had received this ticket. I mean, when did you give me this ticket? He issued the ticket on the 2nd of January. I found out on the 7th of January that this ticket was issued against me because another cop told me I had an unpaid citation. So I wasn't even handed the paperwork for this ticket by the captain himself. Yeah. I found out about it a week after it had happened, because clearly, I mean, it wasn't my vehicle. It was intended for my cousin, who he pulled over, who was driving the vehicle. I don't know if my cousin has the ticket or if the ticket on the vehicle or something, but I mean, I could tell you which vehicle it was out of Benjamin Bronco's vehicles, but
were you? Did Wrangler speak to you?
Yeah.
Well, then I believe that he was informed that he should have probably been given a ticket. His word right now is, flippant on the fact that Captain Wrangler has given out hundreds of tickets as a captain of the SASP. It is likely that he did give a ticket, and this man, this individual, probably lost it. His negligence of his driving is probably also negligence of him losing.
That's a crazy allegation that you can't just be throwing that out, man.
Well, you're given an allegation that Captain Wrangler failed to give you a ticket. I find that unbelievable.
I mean, I'm not. I'm saying that Captain Randy Wrangler confused me and my cousin because we were both in the same car. I mean, Wrangler sent me to jail and then drove up to Bolingbroke Penitentiary and hid in a bush waiting for us to come out of jail, probably because he's trying to fucking drive away in a stolen car or some shit. My cousin came and picked me up, and then he pulled over my cousin. I mean, he had me on the mind because he was pulling some undercover shit.
Okay. So I think the negligent driving portion of the ticket can still be argued, but I really need Wrangler here, because taking your word for it just doesn't make sense to me, because there's not. If Wrangler saw you driving and you're the one who drove off-road up the prison, that's pretty negligent of you. However, the illegal tint is absolutely not sticking, regardless of you being the driver or not. There's no proof of any tint at all.
We can't argue that.
I know what to do. Everyone hang tight. I gotta go think about this really hard in the back.
Yes, okay. I'm trying to find the Sabbat info.
Maybe else hear like some jingling when he got up.
Oh,
Yeah, like some
clacking.
clackities.
Yeah.
What's she got in those pockets?
I don't
Sounded
know.
like ball bearings.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Bale in this.
I think maybe he just has like a bunch of like body piercings or something.
Maybe so.
That's
maybe so.
disturbing.
Maybe
I
that's
mean,
why
I
he's
don't
got the big
judge,
coat
man. It's
on, though.
2025, you know.
Got his nipple pierced.
Oh.
He's got a chain that runs down to his belly and then a chain that runs down to his groin. I'm calling it now.
Oh, he's got the old Prince Albert, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Prince
old
Albert.
Prince Albert.
Okay. I've made.
I can't find
I'm
Bale
back with
anywhere,
my
chat.
ruling. My ruling. The legal tint is going to be dropped. Okay.
Yeah, makes
but
sense.
we need to wait for. I need to talk to Wrangler first before I can determine whether the entirety of the ticket should be dropped or just the illegal tint. All right. So that's my verdict on that one. You want to argue another ticket?
I have another ticket. Yeah, I don't know where this one came from, Your Honor.
Okay,
it's
is it
ticket-
937?
Yeah, you. Hey, how did you know that shit?
It's your only other unpaid ticket.
Oh shit. Hey, that's why you were judge, right?
I-301 Valentine witnessed a brand colored truck license registered to anti-Bronco legally at construction site for Alta Street. There's a photo, but I can't click on it. God damn it, dude. God damn it, dude.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Oscar, you have the ticket?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay.
Anything.
Oh, there's no pic. Okay, so let's see. Leonardo Valentine.
I'm going to type that in.
Witnessed a brown and colored truck, license JN7KVAA2, registered to Anthony Bronco, illegally at construction site off of Alta Street. Additional information. Ooh. It's a legal parking ticket. Stay, can you access this additional information?
No, I'm trying to type it in now.
That's annoying.
P2GMQ3WG.png. Got it, Your Honor.
All right, can you send it to me and the and then Anthony over there?
Sure thing. Let me Anthony, I'm gonna have to take your number down to send it to you. Same with you, Your Honor.
There you go.
Let's get your number, Your Honor. Here we go. You have to give me your number, Your Honor. Want me to come
Here's
round?
my card.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me send this to both of you.
While he's doing that, do you need a clerk for assistance today?
There
Who
it
the hell are
is.
you?
Earthquake
Oh,
warning.
guys, you might want to
Oh,
get
dear.
down or some shit. I'm gonna hold on to this chair.
Exo, grip my
Nikki, watch out, earthquake!
Oh shit!
What's happening? Why are
You just have to. Everyone, just don't panic. Get under something.
Calm down.
It's not real. It's shaking,
Don't
but I
pass.
don't feel
Oh,
anything.
God.
Like I'm on a bed.
Whoa.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of illegal parking tickets after this.
I walked here.
Oh.
What the hell's happening?
Brace.
Oh.
Terrorist attack.
Oh.
The Chinese are back.
Everybody fucking run, we're all gonna die. Get out of here.
Oh!
Calm down, Dan.
Okay, can't take the keys.
As long as
Where
we
the hell
don't
was
see
that?
tsunami warning after this, I think we're gonna be okay.
If we see tsunami warning, perhaps we take the open call to the top of Mount Chiliad.
Yes.
If there's a tsunami, I fear it's too late for us.
Oh no!
Oh.
If we do
God.
that, can we
Earthquake.
carpool?
Oh no.
Look at those troopers in the back. They're not even bothered.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna sit
Ruining
back in my seat.
Open court.
Where's Tony?
I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just hold on to a seat or something, guys.
Chat,
Is
I
either
don't know
done
how
too
to
much
find
crack
bail.
Or not enough crack.
I think he went in the vents.
Oh.
You want to join him?
No.
Gen 7
Dicky.
KV.
Hey, bud.
Goodbye, Dickie.
No.
No, no. Oh.
Settle in?
Put me down.
I think it's over.
I think it's
Oh,
settling.
thank goodness.
I think it's still going.
My troop is
think
not
so.
afraid of earthquakes.
Some-
Still
I'm
pretty
still
much
It's crazy this
going.
isn't being immediately thrown out. Wait, this
Still
ticket?
in my
Wait, why?
plans.
We're just in aftershock, so
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah. Oh no.
No one's there's a picture there.
Jesus.
And the picture does
A long
show.
earthquake.
Yeah.
Where is he?
The thing is
Oh my God, he's so dog.
that
Where are you?
I can't tell if it's a rental. Yeah, there's more evidence than the last one for sure. Well, I mean, the picture, chat, I can show you it via the phone. That's illegally parked. No, not the last
I
one.
think this was
I'm
the
trying to
longest one
find.
yet.
I'm trying to find the SOP on.
No, they said to come to Los
On
Santos. It'll be
bail.
fun.
That's what they all say.
Hmm.
Oh no.
It's all that
I can't-
offshore
I can't
drilling.
find the bail procedure
I like to drill.
at all.
Hey, now, how else are we gonna get gas for our cars?
Maybe if I do hold hut. What the fuck? Where's the section on bail, dude? Oh, bail request template. Oh no, I've got the bail request. My client is sent up to hold control. They have the option to
Hello,
request
can you
bail.
pull
Here are the
the
requirements for
number?
bail
How can I
requests.
help
Bail
you?
requests cannot
This
be
has to be
requested
a
until 12 hours
record.
after.
It's been going on for like 2 minutes now.
It's very, very, very simple, the bail stuff.
I'm getting a little nauseous. Oh God.
Okay. I think it's extremely simple.
Oh no. Oh God, it's gonna happen. Oh God.
These chairs are pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
No, people are leaving the open court.
I mean, that guy would be thrown up.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
I think it's done.
All right.
Seems to be done.
You good back there, Your Honor?
Have a good day, everyone.
Look at that guy. Bench guy, more like hench guy. Am I right, everyone?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a good one,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Get it.
We're good.
He's because he's
Yeah.
huge.
Sorry,
Look at him,
my
he's
name is
hench.
Seat.
No, I was sitting on the edge.
Oh.
You're fine.
Thank you.
All right. Can I get this picture? Because it's
I
it's really
texted
hard
you.
to
I texted you.
access this.
You didn't get my text?
What's this guy's name again? So I could.
Anthony Bronco.
Thank you, sir.
This ticket was issued on the.
False alarm, everybody. We did not die. We're good.
Good
It's
to
an
see you, Judge
earthquake,
Faley.
Dan.
Good to see you.
It's an earthquake.
Thank you for your help.
Hey, Trooper, over there. I need your input on something because I'm annoyed.
Which, me, Your Honor?
Yeah. You're the only trooper here, aren't you?
Okay, the other two troopers that were here. left, I
26.
guess.
Okay, it's Anthony Bronco. It's his ticket ID 937. Is it common for you, for troopers to just have that shit in additional information, adding it to evidence so it's easily accessible and doesn't annoy the hell out of me?
No, Your Honor. What might not be common knowledge for officers is when you write a citation, it becomes locked and you cannot do anything with it. So therefore, you cannot get any pictures that are inputted that way to come out. So our normal reports, it's easy. But when you do that in a citation, you're not able to do anything with it. So is it normal? No. Does it happen every day? No.
But however, can it be accessed? Yes. Does it show illegal parking? Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I mean, there's the picture's there. I don't know. Typing that shit out. My goodness gracious me.
Your Honor, that's why I took the time and the effort to do so.
Thank you, State.
Well, Your Honor, I'm gonna unfortunately request something that may annoy you a little bit more.
Very well.
Type in the registration of that vehicle.
Okay.
JN7KV. I mean, it's the one that matches there. It's just probably a rental. Let me see. Do Oscar. Do your.
That's Richard Stroker.
Do your rentals stick with you? Is the question. I don't know.
Hey there.
Are you Richard Stroker?
That's right.
I've seen all your movies.
You have?
Yeah, you're super famous.
Wow. First time meeting a fan.
Yeah. Maybe after this you can like sign my hat.
You're also an actor, my friend?
Yeah.
Me too.
You are?
Yes, yes.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I might recognize you.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I know you.
My new movie, Better Man, just coming out in cinemas, you know?
Scary old.
That's okay, Your Honor.
Wow.
It's Gary Oldman. He can play anything.
He can play anything, you're right. It's always a villain.
The question here, though, is whether this is a rental.
I mean, it's a very convincing villain.
Very true.
Oscar,
very,
can you
very
send that
true.
to me too, please?
Yes, absolutely. Just pass your number. Do you know if Leonardo Van... Is it, Let me find his name.
No, he's not on duty.
Not on duty, okay.
Duty.
And the penile codes.
All right, so what's your point, defense?
My point is I've never owned a car like that.
Yeah. According to my handy dandy screen here, nobody does. Was this a rental?
That's what we believe, sir.
I mean, I don't know, Your Honor. I don't believe I've ever rented a fucking pickup truck. I don't like pickup trucks. They ain't my style. So I'm going to say no, Your Honor. And I don't know how the officer identified that I was the owner of that vehicle, but I never owned that vehicle.
Our argument in reverse to that, Your Honor, is that when you get a rental car out, they give you what they got, I'm afraid. Of course, you won't remember your rental, and I don't believe the officer would have... I mean, he would have searched for the vehicle, it would have came up with a name, and he would have put that name in.
All right, I have all I need. I'll be in the back for a little bit.
All right, take your time, Your Honor, with that deliberation.
It's probably going to be his cousin's
What's
car.
that sound?
Oh, man.
What is that
What
clicking?
sound?
It's piercings.
Hey, Dan.
It's got like a Jacob's ladder going on or
Where did you go?
Does, yeah, big time.
Anyone else here to find tickets?
Oh, are we not rolling for this one?
Hey, Bill Brown. I'm set in court.
Ooh, I should check my meter. I'll be right back.
I get focused. Yeah, there you go.
Come down, no cover fee, just good plain fun. Yummy. Let's put a photo of Oscar here. Without a profile picture. Trying to find a good profile picture. I think I've got one. That's good. That's good. He's in a suit.
I'm stuck. I can't move. Sticky. Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. The officer Valentine, thankfully in his citation, specified very clearly that at the time that the vehicle was registered to Anthony Bronco, so this was clearly a rental. You might not like pickup trucks, but I'm gonna have to believe that the cop did his job.
I mean, that guy have it out for me.
Now, the additional information, I
This
don't
AI.
like how the cop handled the evidence. Just, where's the trooper? Is he gone? The trooper go? No, you're there. Tell people to stop doing this. Because next time, I won't be so lenient. But Oscar, like a hero, saved the day, got the picture, gave it to everyone.
I don't think that's AI.
Yeah, I'm going to honor that. This ticket will stay. Thank you.
Yeah, Sergeant, you gotta pass that along. That's stupid that he put whoever did this put it in there like that.
Yo, Your Honor, can you do me a favor?
I don't think so.
Sure.
Can you check to see if on the same day that I got that ticket from Randy Wrangler, that Benny Bronco had a charge, like pretty much at the same time? I'm just curious. It's Benjamin Bronco. I'm sorry, I call him Benny.
Wait, what's he asking? If you had a charge at the same time? It was the 26th, right? 26th. You asking if Benjamin got a charge at the same time?
Yeah, like within minutes of.
I don't think so, because that happened on the 26th.
Oh, no, this happened on the... You were ticketed on the 3rd of January.
Are we talking about the first one? Oh, they must be talking about the first one.
There's a little similar.
Oh, that one. That one there.
Kind of close.
Yeah. 24
like 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense because he then took him to jail and fixed his bail shit. Well,
Yeah,
by fixed, I mean
I was
made
still
him
in the
pay that
attack
shit.
to Wrangler.
I hear you. I guess it makes sense. But the illegal tint shit dropped then?
Oh, yeah. There's absolutely no evidence of a window tint. The vehicle in question is not even listed here. Yeah, that's not going to stay.
Alright. So, is you just gonna go talk to Wrangler and then get back to me or
Yeah.
something?
So if the ticket does, so if I like what Wrangler has to say,
no, it's
then,
not. Oh, okay,
you
sorry.
will pay the ticket.
Yeah,
but,
because I
I'll
found it in another
reimburse you
room.
the money
This is from
for
that Better
the
Man
tint.
movie.
For the tint, yeah.
Alright.
Chalk, how
Go-
much is it for? How much is the illegal tint ticket? Yes.
$120.
All right. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just give you $120.
Alright.
And then I'll figure out. I'll talk to Wrangler and find out more about the negligent driving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I got an hour.
I mean, he
chat.
should remember that my cousin was the one driving because that's
Go
what
back-
got him
go back
the
2
bail
seconds, chat.
condition broken, was that he was driving me from jail. So, if you don't remember that shit, then I'll be disappointed.
All right. Who's next?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anyone? Hey, clerk, can you go around and see if they're just here to watch or they're actually trying to, do something?
I think the earthquake shook everyone away.
I'm
Here to dispute anything, or are you here?
Paralegals.
A pair of them?
Is this AI?
Wait, are you a lawyer?
Me?
Yeah.
Still, you said you're a paralegal. Come over here. If you're a DA paralegal.
No, I said a pair of legal. Oh, him.
No, all right.
You can help if you like. I don't mind.
Hey, appreciate it.
Could I also
First
stand
time
over
sitting in the
there?
front.
Would you say that, Navi?
Yeah, could I also stand over there? I'm also a paralegal.
For the ADA?
I don't know.
I think these gentlemen coming in might be here for
I'm with
something.
You're probably gonna be defense. This guy's DA.
I'm sorry, clerk, is there anyone here?
That's right.
Can you go find out if why they're here then?
Are you guys here to dispute something?
I need my case for free drugs.
Yes, we're here for the free drugs.
There are no free drugs.
What? The guy on the phone lied to me.
Well, no, paralegal back there. You could probably ask the judge
Doing the open
if he would
court,
work
but I
on
don't
that
know
side.
if they're still looking for someone.
Do you have any tickets you want to dispute?
No.
What about your thing yesterday?
Oh, that's
Wait,
that's
are
like
paralegals allowed to be
Why is
involved
that?
in open court?
It's up to the
Can I
judge.
help you?
Oh, okay.
I'm a paralegal. I was wondering if I could stand over there.
Okay. What about you, Mr.
You want to stand over there?
You want to dispute?
Yeah, yep.
He wants to sit
Did
behind
you,
the desk, sir.
Did you
I
sign
think-
up for drugs?
Be a paralegal.
There are no drugs here. I'm sorry.
We need.
Oh, we got promised free drugs.
You could, yeah. I mean, you could watch.
Ooh,
Are you
come
trying
on,
to
don't you have
assist
drugs?
the defense or what?
Oh, we got
I
got
suggested,
promised
Your Honor,
drugs
that he
and
suggests he could assist the
well,
defense's
there are
arguments,
cops
but
right
not
there. Maybe
in a
they can
legal
help you.
capacity. In turn, like not.
Listen, if you just say, "Hey, I'm a
Just 'cause they've got the
paralegal,
drugs
I can help
after
out,"
Maxwell.
then I don't care.
All right, yeah, I'd like to do that.
Go ahead.
Hey, it's the-
There's nobody
it's the
here. though,
paralegal
so
guy
There's
from
no one here
yesterday.
wanting to do anything right now.
We go there.
Yeah,
We're here for drugs.
Yeah, that guy tried to buy meth.
There
from
are
us.
no drugs here.
Another one like
Sorry, what?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
This is open court.
Run around the courthouse and see if there's
I think you have to argue harder.
maybe they're lost.
Oh, hey, Carrot Top.
Hey, Yakul. Heard you were on a roll earlier.
You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, we
You're
rolling
legally
here.
allowed to represent. Get your ass
I
back
thought you were
here.
fired.
I don't.
Or
Why
what?
would Yakko be
Allowed.
fired?
Oh, you know,
Freddie
We're
Lord.
not
people
allowed to use
talking.
number.
Yakul, can you put on the DOJ Twitter, whatever the fuck, that we're doing open court?
Yeah. Oh, wait, Dan
It
was
was
just
already
here.
posted. Yeah, it was
you
already
think a
posted.
state announcement would be too annoying, or?
No, I think we should do it. Yeah, someone do a state announcement.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yep, yep.
Let's
I'll turn you in.
Hold on, I'm using the government account to do a state announcement.
I don't fucking think so.
Oh, hey guys, open court right now.
Do we want
Submit.
to delay it for a bit?
I think we're about to go to sleep in about a bit, like 18 minutes.
Oh, what? You feeling tired?
I'm feeling a little tired, but I will wake up in just a bit after that. Hey, did DA Freddie Lawrence get fired?
No.
I highly doubt that.
You shouldn't have. Hold on. What makes you say that?
Oh, he got in trouble for something. Something about hiring someone in the paralegal program, even though they're a felon.
That's technically not true.
Oh, is it Andrew Bird?
No,
I have no
It wasn't
idea.
Mark, was it? Can't be Mark.
Yeah.
Something about a bail agreement or something?
Who is this guy?
Hi there, I'm
this is a-
Richard Stroker.
He's a DA
Okay, wait,
paralegal.
who hired you?
That would be Freddie Lawrence.
Okay, so yeah, you want to diss Freddie's hirings, and you're one of them.
I mean, I was just wondering because he was.
Hey, you're
dealing
not
with
shit
that stuff
talking your
well.
boss, are you?
Yeah, are
Of
you shit
course
talking the
not.
guy that literally gave you a job? I don't
No,
know,
I was
man.
just asking
Hey,
a question.
if we have to review all of Freddie's hirings, you're gonna be on that list.
I just know that.
All
the
right, ask him
judge
the
or-
question.
I just know a district
All right,
attorney
all
with
right.
them got angry.
Stroker, what's the 2 prongs to a Terry frisk?
2 prongs to a Terry frisk?
Listen.
Yep.
Hello,
Well,
is anyone in
an echo in here?
Listen, my friend, say.
Hello?
Do they have pockets?
No. A little.
Do they have pockets?
Well, that's confusing. We
And
had
can
a
my
bonus
hands fit
outside.
into them?
Well, anyway, you have fun.
Okay.
Maybe
Trust
it's
me.
the person being carried in that yellow car.
What's the 2 prongs?
Do they
Oh,
have
sorry. I
pockets?
was
He doesn't know.
wondering
He
if they
doesn't- he
needed
doesn't
that.
know.
Say, do they have pockets?
So,
and can my hands
Terry
fit
would
into
be
them?
evasive behavior.
Nope.
What?
Or a high crime area.
Wrong.
What the hell?
I was trying to help you, my friend.
You didn't get any of the definition.
Oh.
Nope.
Oscar, you need to lock in the newbies.
Yes, I'm
Oscar,
sorry.
Just
what's
get
the
hired
2
yesterday.
prongs to the Terry frisk?
Do they have pockets, Your Honor? And can my hands fit into them?
That's not
Ooh, that's the
Wally.
wrong-
I didn't say Wally.
Fantastic answer, Oscar.
Fantastic
Well
answer.
done.
Yeah, that is fine.
Finally, someone
We do
knows.
allow that answer.
So what is the answer?
Reasonable suspicion and belief they're currently armed and dangerous.
Oh, okay. Good
And
to
you
know.
can perform what is known as a Terry frisk. Look up Terry v. Ohio. It's case law, which you'll need to learn.
Or just
Yeah,
have
that
a
was,
little sticky note next to you.
I was trying to quote the case law.
Also, look up the definition for exigency. Trust me.
Oh, right.
Hey, how'd that court case go yesterday?
Went good, went good.
That's good.
Hello, chat now.
I thought it went pretty
Okay. let's see.
Oh, were you there, Chuck?
well. Yeah, I was there. I helped Yakko out.
Really? You assisted in that big case?
Yeah, Chuck,
How
you
so?
Not
assisted
really,
so
but-
much in that case, man. You read out a statement and then contradicted my decision.
Whoa! Did you?
No, I just said I think the fine should be bigger. That's it. You
Yeah,
had
so
the right.
he contradicted it.
No, it was the right ruling though.
Yeah.
For the red
but,
DNA,
you
yes, we
know,
fun for that character again.
I said, do you? Every
no,
judge
I'm
would have
saying
done
kinda
differently.
You know, hey, me personally, if someone makes a bad decision on
I
the
vote for the
fine,
monkey.
I wouldn't be like, oh, I would have gone higher. Everybody, I would have had their
wouldn't
back
care.
and told
If
them in
I-
private that they're a fucking idiot.
I don't care. You can do that in public. But look, okay, if you don't want that Yakko, I'm okay with
No.
that. I could care less if people did that to
I
me.
don't care. I'm just giving you shit.
To be honest with you, Yakko, I would only do it to you and Silas, and that's it. Or Dan. I might do it to Dan. As
Dan would
long as I
probably
know who
just
they are.
fire you.
Dan can't fire me. He needs me. I mean, where has Dan even been? He hasn't been here for like a week.
First of all, that's your boss.
He was here
Second of
2
all, he
minutes
was
ago.
just here.
Was he? I didn't see him.
Yeah, that's
walked
what the
out,
boss
he walked
does. He shows up, he makes sure everything's good, and then he leaves.
Like a good CEO.
You didn't think? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This was a long time ago, but we never really hashed this out. You don't think that the illegal parking and impeding traffic ticket was stacking?
No, because you can illegal park without impeding traffic.
Sure, but the reason he was impeding traffic was because he was illegally parked at that specific location.
Well, you can even if he's in the vehicle, he can impede traffic. It's the fact that he's not in the vehicle. He left it there.
Okay, are you saying that if
admitted
you're
it.
impeding traffic, you're immediately illegally parked?
No, you can be in the vehicle, not parked, and impede traffic.
All right, give me a situation where you're impeding traffic without being illegally parked.
You're on your phone looking at Life Invader, and there's a traffic behind you.
Just standing there in the middle of the road?
Yeah. With your vehicle? Yes.
Wait, what do you mean with your vehicle?
That's what you're asking.
Wait, so in this scenario, is this person driving while looking at Life Invader? Or
Yes.
Parked?
Yes.
Okay, so then distracted driving and impeding traffic, which once again could seem like stacking.
Or could you argue this, Your Honor?
Oh, listen, court clerk, I appreciate you taking my side, but the judges are talking.
Number one, clerk,
Yes,
there's
sir.
no such thing as distracted driving as a charge.
Is there not? There should be.
Your Honor.
Well, you could argue it's negligent driving.
Okay.
Could it not be similar to this, Your Honor, where, say, if you were to attack an LEO, for example, you'd get battery against an LEO. But if you were to use explosives, you'd get use of explosives and battery against an LEO. Maybe it's a case of, it's such a bad illegal park that it also caused another compounding issue.
That's the reason why I allowed the stacking, is because he admitted to leaving it there.
So
he
it
said,
is
I just left
stacking.
it there.
You said you allowed
really.
stacking.
Okay, look. Well, I allowed both the tickets, is what I meant. It's the fact that he admitted that he left it there on purpose, because he didn't want to go and get it. Could I have dropped one of them? Sure. It's the fact that he admitted it. Which means he intentionally left it there.
So they
parked,
don't open court in 20
even
minutes?
though, I don't know. Yeah, let's explain it. I see your point, though.
I'm excited for tomorrow as well, chat. Marvel Rivals. Do you like
we
your
trying
sex
this
with or
again?
without buddy tail?
I have a meeting in an hour with all the judges who want to show up.
Oh, wait, what's that?
So we can make what was it to make what we want
Keep it on.
private tow lots to do.
I thought yeah, but I've been trying to say we already have everything fleshed out.
Well, then it'll be a quick meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be a quick meeting then. I just want to go over it and make sure we have it in print.
I'm tweeting like an old man on Facebook.
We're talking more about towing. Some psychopath was arguing like crazy the other day for a new charge in the penal code because people are obstructing tows now and they're getting away with it.
Oh, hey, I feel that's something that would be great for you and Chalk to work on writing up.
Why don't you write it up though?
Nah,
Well,
I don't know. I
can't write it up.
buddy.
I don't know
I
what you're
push
talking
all the
about,
toe
Yakko.
stuff. I don't want to be pushing this one too.
I'm only
You
a
know-
magistrate judge.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I thought I can't do charges.
Where
you guys can't?
who can?
Literally, you write them up and just give it to Dan,
There.
and then we talk about it.
What do we think? What should the name be? The name needs to be it should be a good name.
I don't know. I mean, you could name it after whoever pushed it. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Grimmers.
You fucking.
I think. Well, what
do you
is the
mean? What do you mean
charge?
they're obstructing the tow? What are they doing?
Basically, their car is illegally parked. They're getting the tow truck drivers arriving on scene, hooking up the car, and then they like unhook the car. They get inside the car to prevent it from being towed.
How about
They're
like
obstructing the tow? It's
Interf-
literally just obstruction of towing.
interference? You could use that word.
Interference. Toe interference.
Toe interference, yeah. Or you could say machinery interference, something if you want to make it a bit broader for other potential jobs.
Yeah.
Because the
No, I don't want to
taking
make. You wouldn't want to
possession
make
of the
something like that too broad because then they'll just fucking find a million different reasons to put people.
Well, put
people
motor
that charge.
interference, and then it's tow trucks or any construction worker stuff, etc.
Why not tampering with evidence?
Yep.
Well, here's the problem, right? Cops are stupid. So right now there is evidence tampering, and perhaps it could be articulated, but cops, according to this guy, who I believe, cops are arriving on scenes of people just unhooking their car and fucking with tow truck drivers, and the cops are saying there's nothing illegal about this technically.
It's like
so
that
they just
valid.
fuck off.
Yeah, the cops like to go in the penal code and search the word tow. If they don't see anything pop up, they don't assume there's any crime.
I still think it would be theft.
Take off.
That's fine.
Thank you for the opportunity. Have a great day.
I mean, theft
Yeah, we'll
would
go one
kind
second.
of fit.
I'm pretty sure that that's what it is because they legally take possession of the vehicle. It's their property at that point. in time.
Right, but if all the cops are just gonna say, "I'm too lazy to articulate. I'm not gonna arrest the person." I mean, again, that's more of a cops need to do their job kind of thing. But if tow truck drivers are just getting harassed and this is just happening all day with no cops actually doing anything about it,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Filed a
I mean, even if we
business.
What?
say made a
I
charge
filed a
for it,
business
they
permit today.
probably
If
still
you
not do
ask
anything
Becky
about
to
it.
look at it, if you see her
Police,
before me.
right?
well, if it's just if the charge is just slammed in
Alright.
their face like obstruction of towing, like what are they gonna do? Come on.
Right.
Is there a selective enforcement issue?
Probably.
It could be selective enforcement or it could just be dumb fucks. It's hard to say.
I got
Candy
first-hand
corn.
knowledge and
'Cause
experience of
laziness
that.
does go hand in hand with idiocy, unfortunately.
I got kidnapped and beaten up in the alleyway across MRPD, and not even one cop went out there to check on me.
Yes, the cops are useless.
They are.
Wanting to make sure.
I was getting held at gunpoint, and there was a cop going by
Harassment
without his lights on.
doesn't
and he
fit as
just
well.
kept going. So yeah, I think it might be a selective enforcement issue.
Yes, but at the moment they have the benefit of the doubt to argue that one of the charges might not stick and it's hard to articulate. Whereas if we have this charge, then they can't argue that. They can't ignore the tow truck drivers, and if they do, it's corruption.
I would like some
You should
creativity and
make sure you add the
articulation on
GPS
charges,
to
but the cops
title,
just
but
aren't
I'll do
smart.
that.
So it's
Yes.
Yeah, I think only judges put GPS codes in the title.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh.
I mean, it sounds like one of them's smart. At least I was watching the case with Benjamin Bronco last night, and that was DAs didn't even have anything to do with that, honestly. Wait, was it Bronco? I don't think it was Bronco. Oh, it was the one where the guy had a bunch of meth in his car, and he was angry about that.
So you all are making me think I should drop out of academy and just become like a lawyer or something.
are you in academy?
Yeah, I'm a cadet. Yeah.
Do you wish to
No,
be
you take
respected?
this knowledge and you learn from it, and you become one of the good ones.
That's
true.
why I come here. I want to know how to do my job the right way.
Your Honor, can we add AI art to theft? Because I think it'd be funny to see that in court.
What the hell?
Well, it'd be great, Imagine all these pizza
I don't know, man.
places.
People are apparently doing fucking AI docket motions now, pissing me off.
Call that theft. I think using AI being theft would be funny.
Yeah, hey, why does it need to be added
theft or
into it for you to
plagiarism?
push it?
Plagiarism
Well,
is
cops
theft.
aren't going to arrest for it, are they? Same
Oh,
reason.
you're a coward?
I can't arrest people.
You don't think you can sell it to anybody?
Hey,
Yeah, true.
plagiarism actually could work. The AI developed
It
that
is a form of
work,
theft. So
and they're taking that form of property from the AI. It's not their work;
Yeah.
it's the AI's work. So it could work as plagiarism.
Yeah, plagiarism's defined as like using somebody else's idea or words and saying they're yours. So I mean, it technically is a form of theft. Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking.
But then we bring up the possibility of saying that AI is another person, and that's just a whole can of worms.
Well, that's easy. We could just give the AI citizenship.
Oh dear God.
No, because then
Yeah, make
Oh,
just
this
make
is
the
how it
AI a
starts.
corp.
I've
just
seen
make 'em a
Terminator. That's not a
corporation.
good idea. That's not. That's
No, we could
really
give them a
not.
corporation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then they could be a corporate entity, and that
Oh,
means
yeah.
they have more rights.
AI aren't somebody, so it's not theft. No, but you're thieving from AI's taken something from someone.
If they're paying taxes, I'm not against it.
Like this tied and tabled cafe. I'd love to bring them down.
Tided Table Cafe.
Yes, tied and tabled. That's got to be AI, right?
Sounds like a laundromat.
Did you have anyone?
Yeah, do they
find anything
exclusively
yet?
serve like pod-shaped meals?
Yeah, there was a couple people.
Oh.
I mean, there was
Yeah.
one guy with a couple tickets.
So the AI company is a thief? No.
Yeah,
no,
there- there are some
No,
tickets-
the argument would be that if you are using a tool to steal from someone, right? If you use an AI art tool to create AI art, is that theft? Is the argument. If you say it's the company's fault, you could argue, okay, buying lockpicks in real life doesn't necessarily make the lockpick company the thief. You're the one who's using it. If you're using it for commercial gain, that's theft, right? If
It
that
was,
art can be
where's-
proven to be someone
look
else's
up Anthony Bronco.
and a mixture of it.
It's the
That's the
Wrangler
argument.
citation.
And I think it'd be fucking funny. Theft takes place because no property exists before request. Wait, what's that argument? And theft takes place because no property exists before request. Property does exist. So. Wait, what? What's the argument? It's like hiring someone else to write your shit, which is just plagiarism, not theft. No, but we're not talking about ChatGPT. We're talking about art. The unlicensed use is on the company doing the training. That's not true. Not necessarily. If you download movies, it's not just... Okay, here's a great example of this. This is considered a form of theft. If you download stolen movies off of a website, like a torrent one, you can still get done just because the website's also breaking the law. Doesn't mean that they're the ones entirely responsible. That's not how that works. That's a fucking huge can of worms. No, you've got two sides of the coin. You've got artists who have put up a convincing argument that AI trains on their art and actively uses their portions of it, and then you've got dumb, cheap fucks. AI artists who have a pretty credible source of information and arguments, cheap cunts. AI artists who have seen their art being used by algorithms that they haven't given permission to, their property, their commerce being stolen, cheap cunts. You know? And I just think it's funny to go after AI artists because they're cheap. Because every person that argues in the favor of AI art is usually just a cheap cunt. Like, that's, like, when it first came out, I understand why. Before we understood all the algorithms and how it's kind of actually just trains off of people's art, they don't get any benefit towards it, etc. You know what? But nowadays, until an ethical one comes up, you are just a cheap cunt if you use AI art. Runs off of much time, plagiarized work. No, but you're arguing. Okay, but Macazin, if you download a movie off of a torrent website, are you saying only the torrent website is at fault? You, as the person downloading the movie illegally, is also at fault. When it comes to law, there can be many people in line. Yeah, the company is at fault and the users are at fault. Yeah, that's the idea. You understand? Ignorance can get you so far in law. Like, for example, if you buy something from someone and it's stolen, you don't know, and you can prove that you didn't know, you might be able to get out. 200 is legal use, though. Okay. Let's not do that. There is no argument for that. The least exciting thing to do when you're talking about a discussion is bring up something entirely irrelevant. There is no relevance to torrent having if a website is selling you movies that they've stolen, okay, that's the context, right? We have to go that context, and you download those, both of you are at fault. The same concept applies here, right? You don't just blame a company. So if AI art ever does come out as being proven, but artists train on other artists' work, very, very, very different. There's a very big difference between training on an artist's work and tracing. AI art doesn't train, it traces. That's why we have multiple examples, numerous. You could go find hundreds of examples online of literally seeing people's watermarks. Is it? Yes. Yeah. I mean, Cinerak, you're going to lose this one because you're in a community where there's been hundreds of artists come through, and we've done deep dives into this. If you can find someone's watermark literally on an AI art piece, then you know that it's tracing. It's not smart enough to completely create something new. It uses thousands of pieces of art, conjures up something based on how all of them work together. The difference between someone training on something is the difference between me reading a book and writing an assignment on it versus me reading a book and then rewriting exactly what's put in that book. You looking at something like a leg and the shape of a leg and then designing it how you want to is different. Also, you have to bear in mind that yes, there are artists that will actively trace and will steal art and do it in their own style. That also happens, but the majority of artists train. There's a difference between training and an AI art, which takes. AI will always point to 1010. There you go. Yeah. When AI is smart to create something entirely new, which is not now, then it will be fine, ethical, one might say. It's a hard one to prove in court without an obvious piece like a watermark. You can prove that. I mean, AI art's very obviously AI art. You can point out AI art if you have 100 pieces of art on a document, and you're given you're told 20 of them are AI art. I think you'd get at least 15 of the 20, maybe closer to 20. I think most people would be able to point them out if they look at any art. Also, you're not claiming the movie you downloaded your intellectual property, you're just in possession of definitively illegal property, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, AI art's only unethical right now because it steals from people. But AI art isn't illegal, you have to prove that the AI art is stealing. It's only not illegal because it's come up in the last 2 years. It's used by massive companies, and there's a whole nuance there. Is it more difficult to prove than literally stealing someone's wallet? Yeah, but I wouldn't sit there and act like it's going to remain legal forever. I mean, ChatGPT's also already been held back, right?
Who was the person you told me to look up?
Which AI can be detected by software. Yeah.
Anthony Bronco, the Wrangler ticket.
I wasn't quick to deal with that right now. But if you're talking about, are you talking about in GTA or in real life? That's why in GTA it's funny. That's the discussion. What's that?
Is it okay if I still join you up here?
Oh yes, I don't mind at all. As long as cases come in, I'll be here.
All right.
There's a rule in the server for no AR? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think GTA using the law would be funny. Because the reality is GTA, we can just throw in any law we want. You know? That's where it comes into, it'll be funny in court.
I would have let that one stay.
You know?
Okay, but you didn't even hear the other guy's defense. that he got picked up by his friend or brother Benjamin Bronco, who was the actual driver, and then apparently he broke
Yeah, I'm posting for
his bail
yeah.
conditions doing that. So Wranglers showed up to arrest his
Main
brother.
arguments. Yeah,
and then
exactly.
thought
No,
he was the
I totally
driver and
exactly.
got confused.
Because the thing is, I get it if you're ignorant to AI. Nah, I just think the reality is a lot of the people that I know that use AI these days are just cheap fucks. That's and it's okay. You can be a cheap fuck, but you have to admit that you've been a cheap fuck.
Like, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's just that Wrangler, did you do the wrong person for the
It's like people who pirate games. Like, if you pirated like Balatro, if you pirate those kind of games, I kind of see you as a cheap fuck. Do you know what I mean?
It's cleared up with literally one question to Wrangler, so I didn't want to really do anything until I just have a quick chat with him. But yeah, the tints, I don't know what the hell that was.
They just didn't do their job and get a picture. That's all I need.
There's not even a vehicle in
Yeah.
the citation here.
I don't know, dude. Just
vehicle citation at the
pay
bottom
$20
left.
to someone to draw
not
you a
even
little
a
picture if you want a picture. It's very
There's like
simple.
nothing for me to look at.
It's okay. I don't have anything against it in terms of like. I don't think you should be arrested necessarily.
You want me to bring it up to like a superior?
Yeah. I don't mind if you torrent a AAA game at all, right? Because big corporate companies are stealing from us. It's the same way stealing from Walmart is obviously way more ethical than stealing from a local grocery store.
Really? You snitch on him?
Yeah, so they know that.
Is it? I thought Wrangler. Isn't Wrangler like?
I don't know what
captain.
Wrangler is.
Someone
200k in 600 months. Yeah. I think that'd be funny.
I just talked to Molly. I say, hey, these are the charges that we swapped.
Your commission artists undervalue their work. They do. There's a good argument around valuation of your artwork, though, and that is a case of you are fighting against a huge market, right? It's like I said about music. It's easier than ever to get noticed as an artist nowadays, right, than it ever was before, obviously, because we have way more resources, but it's also more saturated than it ever was before in terms of also getting noticed. So it's a very difficult thing to do. So at the same time, you just got to value whatever you feel. The best way to value your stuff is if you can do it cheaper and fast and still get quality out of it, and you get commerce, then that's all down to you. I think people undervaluing does happen, but at the same time, I do think people that put their value. Say a person has their artwork at $500, someone else has it at $100 for the same similar piece. You'll often find the person who charges $500 gets annoyed at the person that charges $100 and says they're undervaluing themselves. But that $100 person might say, look, I just might work a little quicker. I understand my value. Could I charge more? Yeah, but am I getting way more work by doing 100? Yeah. I think a lot of artists are smarter than they think, and they undervalue. They drop the value down a little bit more to get more work because they know that more people will be able to afford it. I think undervaluing is a difficult thing to really plant on a lot of artists, because I think a lot of them just would they like to get paid a little bit more? Yeah, but do they recognize that the market might be tough at some certain times, right?
I'm a line. I don't think anything of it. Technically, I'm illegally parked, but I don't care. I leave. Suddenly, there's an earthquake. All right. Now I get ticketed, and I go, hey man.
Yeah, you got lucky.
It was the earthquake. Hell, even worse.
Especially when people complain that $20. Yeah, for sure. When it's really, really cheap, for sure. But I think there's a lot of artists who understand, like, hey, I probably could charge $200 for this piece, but I'm going to charge $100 because I probably wouldn't have got the work unless I charged $100. So there's, it's about finding what you're comfortable working at, and is it a survivable wage. But I think there's a lot of pressure on artists to charge an exact amount that compares to other artists. And I think sometimes that can fuck up cheaper artists who are just finding more work because they're like, look, I could charge $500, but I might get so few work that will stress me out more. Philosophy minor in ethics. That's cool. But I will say that, like, I used AI art when it first came out. I was like, oh shit, this tool's awesome. And then when it was coming out that it was using other people's stuff, it's like,
what does this have to do with illegal parking?
Something about the cops wanting to go.
There's definitely been an artist or two I thought about using for D&D commissions, which can swing the 300 400. Yeah. Yeah, which is exactly, Demon. Right. The reality is, a lot of people, as much as you might be able to value your stuff at $400, there's also a lot of people that just can't afford that. And the reality is, do you want to undervalue yourself a little bit to get those people? If you can do the art in a month, right? It takes you 1 month to draw a piece of art, and you charge $300 for it, but you get one every 3 months. Is it better to do $100 and do one each month?
What do you think about this, Carrot Top?
It might
This is
stress
an
you out
act
more.
of
You know,
God,
sometimes
so
that's just the way it
everyone can
works.
illegally park as long as there was an earthquake.
Yeah, I mean, what's the time span you're dropping the tickets in?
I don't know.
Yeah, I do like 15, 30 minutes. It just depends.
Oh.
If I would chalk. Well, I did 30 minutes last game because I didn't chalk down what time, and you forgot too. So I don't want to hear that shit either.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
What do you mean I forgot?
It's a tough one.
He doesn't want to hear this
Because I know
shit,
artists
man.
that would definitely could charge 3 times the amount they do, but will they get 3? Would they get 3 times less clients? It's really tough. Artist valuing is very tough to do. So I'm sure it also depends on your contacts. Also, like, you know, if you've got clientele that maybe starts earning more money, do you start charging? You know, there's stuff like that.
All right.
I've commissioned art that cost me 400.
Anyone who got ticketed
I've commissioned budgeted art that cost $2,000 once. But we had a budget given by a company. And I've also commissioned art that cost me like 80 to 100. You know, like I've commissioned all sorts. And
Where's the meeting taking place?
Your office.
sometimes you do go 400. Oh God.
You need ask permission.
What's the Terrace 2K?
You were never around.
The group piece, yeah.
What are we
together
supposed to do
was
for
about
What the hell are you
46
talking
minutes?
about? I'm right here.
Hey, Silas, can I use your office?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
All right, thank you.
The monkey suit Oscar lover character the other night was Adrian Dittman.
Honestly, do whatever you want.
Yeah, it was kind of played off that.
If you're gonna use, hey.
Don't I
wait,
know it? Yeah,
you need my
exactly,
bed-
Brett,
wait,
right?
well, hold on
It's
a
one of
second.
those
You're using
things
my
where...
workout equipment?
Let me quiet them down. It's one of those things where art is just... It's seasonal. So, yeah, there are artists that undervalue themselves, but at the same time, they will get more work by doing so in their mind, right? A lot of artists that have tried that. There's obviously going to be artists that way undervalue themselves, and they could probably up their prices a bit and still get as much work as they do, if not more, you know, blah, blah. I haven't seen the movie, but I know about it. Cinerec, yeah, the Robbie Williams one. We're role playing that Oscar was the actor in it. I never had. I would rather, if I can't afford an artist, I'd just rather say to them, hey, it's out of my price range, but I'll recommend. But I'm never gonna haggle someone down. Or I'll let them know, hey, this is my budget. If there's anything can be done, just let me know. If it could be head, shoulders, or full body. And if they tell me like, hey, I can only do a head, shoulders on that one, I need full body, I'll go, okay, I'll just go to someone else and I'll get you if I ever have the money for it. Do you know that movie before the character? No. No, Oscars existed longer than that movie. No, you don't interrupt by typing that stuff, sick. Yeah, you can always tip too. Yeah, you basically just ask them what their price is, right? I mean, there's definitely artists that I haven't gone to because they're way too expensive, right, for something I need. But if they had the clients for it, go for it. I don't think this is going to happen. I don't want to change characters though, chat. I'd sooner just end early. Because I don't... The problem is if I change to a criminal or if I change to a cop and I get a fucking arrest, I'm going to have to let it go. You know, if I become arrested, I'm going to be like, just send me away, guilty. The problem with GTA, it's unpredictable. Like yesterday, getting stuck on till like fucking 2 a.m. was crazy. So, I'm just going to stick around here and chat with you guys. Most I spent is 200. It all depends. Like, Mistletoe, because we had a budget, was easy to just drop a big bag on it, right? Outside of that, I don't know. I spent some serious chunk of change for some art when I really wanted a style. But do you know what the scariest thing when you buy art for D&D is? You have to really equate yourself as well sometimes. Okay, what if they just kill this thing in one round? Or what if this character dies in one thing? Yeah, it's one of those ones where you have to like... You have different artists for like... This is someone that I could play for a long time. I don't mind dropping more money on it. Versus, this is a random minion. I'm probably just going to get the headshot for cheaper. go to an artist that just it might not be as detailed, but it's enough to show off what's going on. Waiting around was painful, yeah. I liked the concept yesterday.
Here.
It was cool CRT.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's coming.
Don't say that. Why can't we put out an Amber Alert?
I thought Carrot Top was gonna do that.
Yeah.
What the
you
hell
know,
is this picture?
Oh, I did. I put out an Amber Alert. It's pretty weird that it's not showing up. Let me just do it again. Hey guys, open court. Enters in. State announcement. Statewide announcement.
Is Nemo
Okay,
in mod?
not working. Kind of weird.
Is this a picture of you fishing?
Yeah, what's his Life Invader pic?
What the hell?
I do a random picture every time.
Honestly, not bad.
You didn't even say it. You just put a picture in there. You didn't even say anything.
What do you mean I didn't say anything? I did say stuff. I said open court still ongoing. Come fight tickets.
All I see is a picture. Oh shit, never mind. That's me. My Life Invader's bugged. I gotta re-download it.
Yeah, I'm bugged out too.
No, me too. You have to click on his thing to see it.
A really bad
Wait,
picture.
that's your Amber Alert?
No.
Yeah, I liked that CIT stuff yesterday. Brett, you still here? We were discussing that. I wanted to make a GTA law to make AIR illegal because I just think it'd be fucking funny to send someone to prison for using it. So that's what I was discussing. I just think
What
it'd be
if
so
the
fucking
cops
good.
Told people
There's
of
so many...
interest that there is open court.
What's
Maybe
that?
What if the cops just told people that there was open court while they're giving them tickets?
Hey, that's what
Wow,
I
gee, wow.
no. I suggested in the past. You
Asking
call everyone
cops-
that's
I just
getting
think it'd be so
tickets
funny for
and
someone to be
then-
like,
No,
did you type this
ask
into a
everyone
generator?
that's
They're like,
getting
yes,
tickets,
I
you
did.
call 'em,
What are you
and
in
then,
prison for?
You just ask them to come fight it.
Shows monkey.
The
AIR.
cops don't want them to fight their tickets.
No, because then they have to show up to court to defend themselves.
And then they actually have to put effort in.
And then they look
Oh
like
no.
idiots.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. In what world do you think cops want that, Carrot Top?
No, cops would not want that. I'm saying we
Let's type some
look
more
at
weird
who's
shit on
getting
here.
tickets, and then we call them immediately after and say, "Hey, come fight this now."
Oh, that's. I'm not doing that.
Are you saying court summons?
No, we ask them if they want to fight it.
I mean, could be construed as court summons.
Court summons if you say, "Hey, you're being summoned to court."
People going on Life Invader typing
I mean, if a
earthquake
judge is-
warning
You made it so you had to go
is
before
too
our
like
judge to pay.
dystopian real life what's happening with the fires in California. Seeing like people put up their cameras recording
Yeah,
themselves
just to sign off.
in front of the fires. It's fucking
don't know.
it's so surreal.
That would make the cops have to be more accountable too.
Yeah, so he's got to do it again. Dude, that's the one issue with GTA, by the way, Brett and anyone else, is GTA Court is the closest thing to real life out of any of the roleplay aspects of the game. It's the one thing that didn't get as gamified, where I want the, you know, Your Honor, we're not done. I'm calling another witness, and suddenly someone walks in from the back and comes up, and they're like, oh my God, no, it's his wife. And they don't allow that. You have to put all of your evidence into discovery. There's like too many real elements. Yeah, it's not a job, exactly. And that's the problem I have with court, is it becomes way too like, the objections, slow down the drama. I want to ask leading shit, you know? There is an element where court has become a bit too, like, you have to write actual documents and shit and make sure they're signed and the fucking, the wording is right. And I'm like, I'm not doing any of that shit.
DA's from PD.
Send it.
Need some advice on what plea to send this guy up with. His pleas so far are fuck you. His second plea was fuck you. His third plea was suck my ass. His fourth plea
What,
was
you
I
got
don't care
something?
where you send me. So I just set him
There
up
a
not
cell
guilty.
call?
It's not. Yeah, 1 second. It's not a cell call. They're just asking about advice on a plea. I would say.
plea?
Yeah, I would say not guilty is the best they can do there.
But tell
Maybe
him, take it
push
to
for a
court.
bench. I mean, we've got open courts going on right now. We could do a quick bench.
I don't think he's interested in that. He just wants to tell me fuck you every time I talk to him. He refused a lawyer as well.
He refused a lot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I'd say no contest this, so the equivalent to that is no guilty right now, right? I mean, you can inform him there are judges. There's a bench that can go on right now. He can fuck you over.
Alright, let me ask him.
There's just a guy
I
in the
can get
cell
those
who.
crackheads back here.
I don't think he's interested in the bench.
He said nobody
why
give
isn't he
a fuck.
interested in a bench?
Goddamn, just send me.
His plea right now is fuck you. So
That guy sounds like fun.
Okay, well.
Sounds like a bench to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a bench. What the hell?
I would say.
We're saying bench, not bitch, right?
The judges all want a bench out of this, man. You've got to tell this guy. This is his rights, you know? He's got to fight.
I don't think this guy could spell right. so
Oh
well
no,
understand
is it a
what I'm
cop
trying
that
help
doesn't
you
want to
with
tell
here.
him to go to the bench?
No, the cop's really pushing for it. This guy's just really
nice,
angry.
Nice.
Very angry.
Do you want me to come down to the cells and convince him?
What if we all go
Yeah,
there?
come meet this guy. He's a real gem.
Your Honor.
I'll go there.
Yeah.
Bench
You wanna-
trial in the cells.
Do you want to do it in this?
Yeah, what the hell? Why not?
Yeah, let me go get my
Let's
vehicle.
do it, because
You got a four
this
door.
guy's
Wait,
right
what's-
still on
Yeah, I got a
head.
4-door.
What's happening?
guy-
I spaced out hard.
We're
We're
gonna
doing
do
a bench in the cells. Do you have a
Why
four-door,
not
Your
in the
Honor?
court? Why not in the
I have a
courtroom?
Oh,
four-door.
boo-hoo.
Oh, you've got a car? Okay.
Wait, why not
it's
in the
right over
courtroom?
there.
His plea was fuck you, Your Honor. He doesn't really know what to say.
I can give you a ride, sir.
Let's go.
Can I go with you?
Sure, I got room for
I
two
don't think we
more.
can bring him down there because technically you're
I
a DA
mean-
paralegal. He would need to have a defense attorney to escort him down there, and this guy doesn't want a lawyer apparently.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's the problem. So technically, no, I can't vouch for him. I can vouch for you though. You've shown me the badge.
I sure did.
Tag along. I really got nothing else scheduled.
I really can't. I'll get fired if I bring any like.
I'm not gonna go inside.
Oh, you can. You mean just wait outside the PD?
Yeah, I'll wait.
I think he
sure?
just wants to watch. This guy sounds really angry.
Wait, he won't be able to watch. That's the problem.
No, I know I can't watch, but I mean maybe I could hear him if he yells louder.
You've got a very
Just
Reservoir Dogs vibe about you, my friend.
Oh, well, I figured to go to court, even open court, I should probably suit up.
Is this your car here? Oh, that's okay.
this is my car.
That's a nice.
All right, are you still there,
Thank
officer?
10-4. He just got another charge of aggravated assault for pissing on me in the cells as well.
Oh, nice. Well, we're bringing the bench trial to you. Okay, we're coming down there. The judges
I
are
don't
coming.
think he's gonna want it, but please come and witness the baby hour we have down here.
Yes, we're bringing. The judges are all coming down. You got 3 judges.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, we've actually met before.
Yes, I remember you. I just didn't want to be rude and pretend I might have met you. You know. In
No,
some
no,
other-
no. It's me. It's Gil. It's Gil. Yeah, we were gonna do a movie together. That kind of fell through.
Ah, yes, the horror movie, right?
Yep. We did Home Run, but we were gonna do a sequel. But I think
Oh.
that fell through. So I think future plans are for me and a buddy to write and direct a movie.
Oh, very cool.
Honestly, kind of surprising that I ran into another actor in this city.
There's
Yes.
3 of us in the car then.
Look at us.
Ah, nice.
Just wanna
Birds that
park out-
flock together,
Oh,
I guess.
fuck. Where do we park? Where do we park?
Around
Ooh, I
the
know.
back. Yeah, where they're going. There's definitely some parking over here.
It's gonna be exciting. So I'm sort of in the back there, Gil. I can't get you in.
Oh no, I know. It's fine. I appreciate it. Maybe if you all just yell real loud, I can like sit outside the building and put my ear to the window.
It's not a bad idea. We'll go through the front. We'll get down there to the cells.
Hell, this guy might be so mad that the judges might want an audience.
I think he's probably just angry, but it's good that he's getting a bench trial. You know, if he doesn't want one, he's that's ridiculous. You know.
Well, usually when a plea deal involves fuck you and eat shit.
No, I'm your stepfather, motherfucker.
Hello.
Hello there. Hello there. Good to see you. Hey, fuck you, Elvis impersonator. I'd kick your ass.
Good one.
No, I'm not going to. Lock these doors as we go past.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
This is my second day, technically. Actually, not even my first.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello. Hey, I think you're cool.
Thank you. Yes.
As what's your name, sir?
I am Oscar Penfold.
Oh, nice to meet you, Oscar. It's so nice to meet you. So nice to meet you.
I want to do a cell rep, my friend.
Corporate.
So I'm doing a cell rep, so I've got to go.
Oh, who is it, Jake?
Hello, DA's coming
Hi.
through. And we got a.
Pardon me.
If you
got
got something
spicy one.
happening, let me know.
Hell yeah, we'll do.
All right. I didn't realize you had
Hey.
keys.
Oscar?
Yes.
You're an ADA now, huh?
Yes.
Hey, that's badass. Good to see you again. Yeah,
Yes.
this is the idiot. This is the idiot.
Okay.
Yeah, he let me read you his pleas so far. So far he has pleaded fuck you. Then he pled fuck you. Then he pled suck my ass. Then he pled I don't care what you send me, and then he pled fuck you. He refused a lawyer. I asked him if he wanted a bench. He refused that as well.
CC Brett.
You don't want a bench? Why don't you want a bench trial?
I'm hungry.
Sir,
What do you mean it doesn't bother you?
I'm so hungry over here.
What charges is he facing?
I'm an ADA.
Oh,
Okay.
1 second.
So
One
technically,
second.
I'm here to get you your
I've
charges,
been here
right?
for an
To
hour.
push
Aggravated
for the-
assault.
for the state.
Well, I'll talk to the ADA
I
first.
can't hear
guess.
over Hardy's loud
I wish
mouth.
I knew what charges
Yes.
I was faced.
However,
I wish
what
I
I
knew
would
my
suggest
charges
to you,
too. It's only been an hour.
right, is follow
I wish I had the
proceedings
lawyer
because
I asked
we
for
could
an hour ago.
lose. The state could lose. That's a judge there, right? The judge could rule in favor against us. It often happens, and then that's the best way to stick it to the police.
But that's the thing. They're all in each other's pockets, man. It doesn't matter.
No, I can tell you when they're not. The judges can rule in favor of you if he fucked up.
Who's the British
All right,
lawyer over
I'll come
there?
over
Is he
here.
on
Let's.
our side?
No, I'm an ADA these days. I used to be.
Oh. All right, let's talk out here because these guys are loud and stupid.
Take a bench and fight for his
Your
rights.
mother pussy.
I don't give a shit.
Jesus.
All right,
Come
so
on, let's
he's
go.
looking
Go,
at
yeah,
well
we should go
TLDR.
talk to him real
There was a
quick. He seems
stabbing
really
at
funny.
the mall. Myself and 2 officers were
that
there.
okay?
We spotted
I
2
don't care.
individuals.
Shit.
This man
Can a
and his
cop
friend.
go with us?
Judges.
We
and
already talked
another
to him?
individual.
We'll slip into this room. We're just gonna. I'm gonna hear the charges, then we'll push for this bench.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you. So
Witnessed
stabbing
this
at the
man and
mall.
somebody else carrying an incapacitated individual away from a scene of the stabbing that we were responding to. They refused numerous times to put the guy down, but they eventually did, and the incapacitated guy basically said, yeah, I was stabbed by that guy. They got into a fight, pretty much. Nobody was under arrest or anything. We were just curious on why they were moving people from an active scene. One trooper asks, hey, do you mind if I frisk you just to see if you've got weapons to the incapacitated man? He says yes. They frisk him. He has a suppressor on his pistol. He's placed under arrest. This guy in the cells, Leon Harris, must not have liked this and started shouting abuse to the police. And then comes up and starts stabbing the ever-living shit out of me.
Ow.
And then he's shot down by the other officers. So we take him to Pillbox for treatment. Whilst we're there, he tells me that he is going to shoot me in the face when he gets out. I told him he's going to be waiting almost 5 years. He says that's not a very long time.
Matt didn't
Still
die.
don't understand that. I think 5 years in prison is an awful long time. And then whilst we've been in the cells, sorry about the smell, he decided to piss on my leg as well. So I'm looking at obstruction of justice.
Someone tell Savick
attempted
he's still
murder of a
alive.
government employee for the brutal stabbing on me to interfere with his friend getting arrested. Aggravated criminal threats for threatening to kill me at Pillbox. Numerous witnesses to that if it went to trial too. An aggravated assault for intentionally whipping his dick out and pissing on me in the cells.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
for
do have a
giving us some
picture of that
subject.
too. It's kind of gross and it's, you know,
I
a little
believe you.
explicit, but if
Fine.
needed, you could see it.
All right.
Okay, though.
Yeah. You know, like
been
I
an
wanna
hour
bench.
and I don't know what my charge is. Okay, this guy doesn't want to
This is a
bench.
shit show.
Yawn.
Oh, it
This is
doesn't
a
want to
goddamn shit show.
Not that guy. I mean, these other people. Hey, do
This
you
guy's
guys want to
begging
bench?
for a lawyer.
I want to bench.
I want to know why I'm arrested. No one's told me. Hey, this random guy wants a bench. There you go, Oscar.
Hey, Big Yak, just for my ass, can you just come and see
All right,
this?
but I will say I've got 28 minutes. So.
He already told us he doesn't want a bench.
Okay, but yeah, watch this. Mr. Harris, your charges are
Hey.
obstruction of justice, attempted murder of a government employee, aggravated criminal threats, and aggravated assault. 100 months, $9,637. How do you plea?
Can you read those again, please?
Sure, I will read them one more time, even though I know what you're going to do afterwards. Attempted murder of a government employee, obstruction of justice, aggravated criminal threats, aggravated assault. 100 months, a fine of $9,637. How would you plea?
You see, now I'm not going to do it because you want me to.
Just do not guilty.
Not guilty.
Why?
All right.
Why would I give him the satisfaction?
Well, so basically, so
Yeah, just say not
the way
guilty,
that everything
refuse
works
to
here-
plea, so defaulting to not guilty.
Yes. Yeah, so the way this works, sir, is that, look, it doesn't really stick to anyone.
you a lawyer?
You know, wasting someone's time is not really sticking to them. We just have a system in place for, hey, we want to give you good justice.
Without giving our
Justice?
It's been an hour and a half.
That's what the courtroom is for. If you feel like the officer is fucked up and you're like, this is unfair, this is bullshit,
They're,
just fight it.
like I said, it's all there. Everybody's in each other's fucking pockets. It doesn't matter.
You can believe that, sir, but the problem is that we have to get a plea legally. You see? So if you say
Yeah, I
guilty,
understand.
you go past the course.
But here's the thing. When you have dickhead cops like Hardy and Dexter and everybody else that was on that fucking scene, this is what you get. You get people who get fed up with these fucking guys and don't want to do anything they're fucking told.
I understand that, but at the same time, by saying not guilty, you would have been given a chance to fight it in a bench trial, being able to give your
Like I
argument.
said, it doesn't matter. It's
Well,
not going to fucking be ruled in my favor because everybody's in each other's pockets. No matter if I did anything wrong or not.
So why wouldn't you just say guilty?
All right. Well,
Because
there
I
are
just like
judges
to piss off
available if
Hardy.
you want to argue these things. Okay.
But you're not pissing me off. Like I don't
No,
care.
you're
going to
pissed off.
prison
Whether you,
for
whether you
100
say you're
months.
pissed off or not,
I don't have to
doesn't
see
negate
you
the
now
fact you actually
for
are pissed.
over 8 years.
So my
Yeah, but you keep bringing shit up, so you are pissed.
My best advice in this kind of situations is definitely just to get the confirmations, explain to them what a bench trial is several times, and then, like Yakko said, not guilty with evidence of witnesses with you saying did refuse to have a bench trial, kept saying the following, etc. And that way, if he has, I believe, still 2 weeks to fight it.
Yeah.
If you,
I mean, I could try and give him a lawful order to plea. We could try that.
No, we should. You stick to it as this. But you, sir, if you calm down in the next week or so, you find some sense in the justice
I'm calm.
system.
I'm perfectly calm.
Well, if you find sense in the senses, Kaylee, thanks so much for the 7 months.
All right.
You'll have a chance to
Well,
still
you're
fight.
not getting the switchblade, guys. Oscar, attempted murder with
Hello?
a knife. Does he get to keep his gun? The gun
Hello,
license?
is it still open course?
No, sorry, sir. Does he get to keep his knife? If he used the knife in the commission of the crime,
Not the
no.
knife, right? But does he get to keep his gun license?
Can I talk
He's
to my,
charged for
my
stabbing
lawyer?
me, attempted murder of a government employee, and then threatening to shoot me in the face when he gets out. Does that qualify for losing his firearm? He's
let me
committed now a
double
violent
check.
felony, and is referencing using it in the future.
Yeah, no, he'll take his gun license, absolutely. This guy should not be having a gun if he tried to kill him.
What?
It's okay. They're all on the street.
Can I get a new
The
lawyer?
guns? No, I know. I used to, before the storm, I
This one
actually,
just told me to shut up.
I
and
actually
said
had
they don't
guns
like
galore.
You don't want they're still out there.
Yeah, I had Uzis, I had
They just told me to
shotguns,
shut up and that they don't like me.
I didn't say I didn't like you. I said you're disrespecting these officers. And you need to quit it.
They're disrespecting me. I'm just throwing it back at them.
You got disrespectful first, sir.
James.
You haven't been here the whole time.
Well,
so do you want a new lawyer or
Can
not?
I have a comp? Can I have someone like that gets paid to be a lawyer?
Okay, ma'am. He doesn't want you to be his lawyer. You can represent that guy over there. I'll call another lawyer for him.
She doesn't want to represent
Actually,
me.
there's hardly anybody on duty, so yeah.
So the only lawyer available after an hour.
Thanks so much, Katie. No, this is deadbeats.
immediately
We're bringing
hates
back
me.
deadbeats, but it's all going to be off stream. Thanks so much for the 7 months, Kaylee.
How old are you gonna be in 8 years?
Hey, he lives? Yeah, he does. Matthew Bounce is my longest surviving perma-character.
40 when you get out.
I'll see you, Hardy.
He bounced on me.
Adios.
There's one
Yeah,
other
I see you.
associate lawyer, but I don't think he's
How
gonna
cool,
come
How
down here.
cool the lawyer line? How cool the lawyer line?
He is so angry, Dex. So.
Are you guys DAs?
So angry.
Yes,
is.
yes. I'm an
Fantastic. Would
ADA.
you
He's
mind
a...
waiting here for me.
Yes. Let me go
Thank
second.
you.
I'll just warn you, I've
Why
got
am I here?
23 minutes and I've got to shoot.
I didn't even technically shoot.
Why is
that a fucking
Shit, my
monkey?
apologies.
No, I'm
Holy
an
shit.
actor.
Oh, an actor. Okay. That's cool. They got really good prosthetics nowadays.
Surgery, yes,
Sure.
cosmetics.
Cosmetics. Oh.
Yes.
Well,
All
if
this
you
is
did surgery,
flesh.
it's a prosthetic.
No, prosthetic would be artificial. These are all actually real working limbs.
All right,
Oh.
let's just have a bench trial then.
Alright, well,
Wait,
I guess you're gonna have to
name
wait
is
because I gotta deal with
Jizz.
friend as well.
That's hilarious.
I have to
Alright.
wait?
Well, I can't deal with you and him at the same time. I can't deal with you both right at the same time.
Well, are you the only trooper?
Well, I'm the arresting officer for
Best
you.
also
yeah.
will be the one that has to cover you because he's the one that knows what's going on. However,
Yes.
This
if
guy
you-
does not know what's going on. I can promise you that.
Look, there's a situation here where we've got two people in the prison cells. If you want a bench trial, you can try and process this guy quickly. I'm gonna ask him what's going on, and we'll try and get the other guy processed.
Can you just drop the charges?
Well, what I have got here, luckily my
Wait.
stopwatch didn't stop.
Can the DAs drop charges against me?
Yes,
Okay.
if we
if he
feel
wants to.
the need to. Yes.
All right, so I'm being charged with accomplice to theft.
Accomplice to
Because-
theft of an aircraft.
Yeah, I was sitting in the passenger seat of a plane because it ran into my backside, and me and my friend got launched through the windshield. And I'm arrested? I don't know why. I don't see how there's any proof that we stole anything at all. We got hit by this plane. And it blew up.
1 moment. Let me talk to the officer.
No problem.
What are my charges?
1 moment. I'll walk them up with the officer, and we'll get you all sorted. Okay, I know you're overwhelmed. What's going on?
So I responded to an alert for medical help down at LSIA as I turned up. That man that we were just talking to was in the passenger seat of the aircraft.
Okay.
The man in that cell was in the pilot seat of the aircraft. The aircraft was exploded with both of them inside of it. They made the argument that a plane ran them over, and they ended up in the seats of the pilot and the co-pilot of the plane, and it exploded. That's
Okay.
their argument.
Did you get photos of them inside the
I have
cockpits?
got it all.
You got photos of them inside the plane?
I will send it to you now.
Oh, they're fucked then, yeah. I mean,
There you
even
go.
before that, they're probably pretty fucked because the argument that they
Now,
flew in there is
that
ridiculous.
guy, the guy in the tank top, he's, I'd say he can do time served and walk out if he wants to do a guilty plea. The other guy, on the other hand, he's got battery of a law enforcement officer, and he's got possession of a firearm that's not registered to him whilst his license has been revoked.
Which one has the battery? The guy in the Hawaiian?
The guy in Hawaiian.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so he was just gonna get, okay, yeah.
That guy, I don't mind him getting time served, and he can walk out of it and just have the fine. That's entirely, I don't mind that.
Okay, yeah,
Not
let's
a
do
big
it.
deal.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Okay, so, to discuss with you first of all, then we'll get to you, my friend.
What?
We have pretty clear-cut evidence of you sat in the co-pilot seat of a blown-up, stolen aircraft. Now, you might ask, how do we know it's stolen? Aircrafts have their own kind of serials and whatnot. If you own something, it would be registered to one of you or your friend back there, or accomplice, whatever you want to call them. You have no registration towards any of this. You're in the co-pilot seat. The argument that you flew into there is going to be ridiculous, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you take that to court, you will lose. What my...
I didn't. What?
No?
Did you hear what I said? I didn't say I flew it.
No, flew into it because you got run over by a plane. There's photo evidence of you sat in the co-pilot seat of a plane.
Yeah, I know.
So, accomplice.
I didn't steal it.
So you're in a co-pilot seat of a aircraft with another person. It's a stolen aircraft. and you're only getting accomplice to theft of an aircraft,
All right.
we could even push reckless endangerment, as getting into an aircraft with no pilot's license in general is a massive risk to an immense amount of life.
Did you hear what I said happened? I don't understand.
Okay, explain it one more time.
Yeah, my friend and I got hit by a plane in the back and launched through the windshield.
Yes.
I didn't want to be in the plane. Are you crazy?
My friend, I'm explaining to you that the physics behind it are so fucking ridiculous that you're going to assume that the judges of all people are going to believe that you had some sort of fucking Bollywood exit through a plane by flying through it and landing in both the pilot and the co-pilot seat. He is offering you right now the deal of, hey, accomplish the theft of an aircraft and you get to walk out of it with a guilty plea. Now you take that to court. You're going to lose, my friend. He could have easily pushed, and it is my thought as part of the district attorney's office that he probably should have pushed reckless endangerment. Now I am happy to leave that offer
For getting hit? Do you charge people that get hit by things with reckless endangerment?
My friend, I'm telling you right now, you can take that argument to court. I won't be able to argue it there. I'm happy. We could bring in the most basic of recruits to argue on behalf of the state, and they would absolutely articulate that you cannot do that because it is physically ridiculous and honestly insulting, sir, that you would even believe that such a thing was possible. Look, this is a pretty damn good deal.
Why is it ridiculous?
To fly through the back of an airplane, past every single seat, through a door, and land in the co-pilot seat?
Okay, you still don't understand my story.
Okay, could you explain it
They hit us head on in the back. We didn't go through seats. We went through the windshield.
And ended up in the seating position. Perfect.
Yeah, that's because the seats were behind us.
Okay, so what were you in? You were in another plane?
I was standing. We were standing next to each other.
So a plane ran you over, blew up, and you flew up through the window about 15 feet and landed in the co-pilot. What do you mean no?
I
What
don't
do you mean
understand what's
no?
so hard for you to imagine.
Because your articulation is that of a third grader. What do you mean?
We were facing away. It came from behind. It hit us. We got launched through the windshield into the seats, and then it kept going and hit a wall and blew up.
Okay, all right. What's
You have no rebuttal for that? I thought you were a genius.
What are my charges?
I'm not a genius, sir, but
I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Jones.
What are my charges?
Go ahead.
It's just theft of an aircraft. Accomplice
Yeah.
to that.
I
it's
know.
a 20-month time.
I'm glad I'm not a DA or a
fine.
defense
Yeah.
attorney.
I used to love doing that shit, but that is one of the dumbest arguments I've ever
Yeah,
heard in my life.
I mean, I just want a bench trial.
I know. I've been told to speak only when spoken to, so.
Then I'll have to do you one by one at a time.
But I really want.
Yes. Okay. If he wants a bench trial, we have to go for that. But we should push over to the other guy.
You can
then.
call a judge now.
Yeah, I'll let let Yakko know that a bench trial has been requested.
I gotta pee.
All right. So, Mr.
And I'm
Pista,
hungry.
Your charges are theft of
Hey,
an
Oscar.
aircraft, battery against an illegal.
Hey, there's a guy down the
operating
cells. He wants a
aircraft
bench trial.
license and criminal possession of a
The
firearm.
officer's just dealing with his accomplice to see if he wants one as well. But he's
Your
requested a
lawyer's
bench
there.
trial.
He wants a bench?
I'd like
Yes,
to
you've
speak
got to
with
say-
my
I won't be able to
lawyer, but I
represent
haven't
the
been able to
state though,
speak
because I've
with
got
yet.
15 minutes, and I imagine that would take longer.
What do you mean you got 15 minutes?
I've got to go. I've got filming to do.
Okay. He
Uh,
doesn't want to represent you. I'll be back.
No,
in a
he's
minute.
just,
What?
well, he's letting us.
The
because he
only
knew I
lawyer
was
doesn't want to
around.
represent either of us? Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's that, sir?
I don't
What
know.
is happening today?
I don't know, man. What the fuck you want me to say?
I want a lawyer.
Well, there's a bench. He wants a bench. I think the officers are capable of doing it. I'm just saying, if you want a bench trial.
What is happening?
No, not you. I'm talking to Silas.
I don't
Yeah,
think people
yeah,
are
we could do
paid.
his bench.
Okay. Yep.
It should be volunteer.
All right,
I'm
fantastic.
not paid.
I'll
They are.
make sure it
not
gets
a-
processed
you-
quickly
you're
and
not a
moves over towards the
lawyer.
court case. Hopefully, it gets moving. really
Sounds
fast.
good.
All right,
Alright.
thank you.
Exactly.
Monkey man.
And even I.
Hello,
don't
my
believe your
friend.
story.
What was my former lawyer's name?
I actually didn't find out. I didn't.
I'd like
need-
to submit a complaint because I never
Me
even got to
too.
speak to my lawyer. They spoke to the other guy and then didn't even speak to me.
The problem with defense lawyers, they're not currently being paid by the state, so they have no obligation to defend anyone. I think it's
Yes,
silly.
they are.
Currently, I don't believe that's the case. But
They're paid by Saba.
I don't think Saba pays anymore, but I might be wrong on
Yes,
that.
they do.
I don't think they do. I was told they don't when I was one.
Oh, so if they don't get paid,
As
that
a
means they don't have to
paralegal-
work. That's awesome.
Yeah, they can refuse.
Paralegals
They can
do not
refuse to
get
serve
paid,
people.
Lawyers do.
No, lawyers used to get paid a year
That
ago.
is incorrect.
They
are paid.
Where's your information coming from?
I have a phone.
Basic like knowledge, man.
Okay, well, I used to be a defense attorney literally a week ago, and I wasn't getting paid then. So, for your charges, do you want to read his charges to him?
Yeah, I'll read them out again. It's criminal possession of a firearm, battery against an LEO, theft of an aircraft, and operating an aircraft without a license. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's yours.
Would you like to argue against these, or are you...
What? I want to speak with a lawyer.
Oh, okay, you want another lawyer, okay. We can call the lawyer line.
I've been waiting for my first lawyer.
Oh, yes,
She
because
was
that
here
one...
and she didn't want to represent you.
I've never spoken to them.
I would also like a lawyer.
Okay, we can try the lawyer line. I will say that no one is answering the lawyer line.
The DOJ needs to fix their lawyer issue.
Alright. Well, either way, if either of them want to plead guilty, they'll get a 30 months time served.
I've been here for over 2 hours.
No, you haven't.
I'm taking this to bench.
Okay.
If they both want to go to bench,
Yeah. That's
then...
fine, but I've got to stand here now and write the whole investigation before we go anywhere.
Yes.
So we've got to wait.
No, you're calling a judge. I'm requesting bench now.
Yes. So what happens now is essentially you right. I'll explain it to don't worry. Because you requested a bench, essentially the way that the MDT works is he's writing up a criminal record for you, which he'd usually send you across with when you give your plea.
You should have done this within the past 2 hours.
No. He is writing
We told
it up.
him we wanted bench when we first got here.
Okay.
You didn't request a bench.
Yes, I did.
Not when we
I've
first got
requested
here, you
it
didn't. You
multiple
requested a
times.
lawyer.
you a monkey?
I have requested it multiple times.
You requested a lawyer. Now you
gotta
I've
take my-
requested
I
it
gotta take
multiple
myself.
times.
No, you haven't. You requested a lawyer.
Yes, I
and
have.
Now you requested a bench.
Homie, have I not requested a bench?
Yeah, I think you did. I mean, I have definitely
don't
many
know.
times, and I'm
He
just sitting here.
thinks.
So
He doesn't
I
know.
wonder why.
All right. Well,
I know because I know what I said.
You focus on because the bench is happening regardless of he said, she said. Right now, you can definitely complain about that in court if you have a.
Actually,
wish
there was
to.
a judge here when I requested my bench.
Okay.
I believe his name was Yackle.
Yeah. Okay. So if you
Yeah,
requested
so
a bench
I don't
trial,
think
you.
Yaku or Silas, they were both in here while things were being discussed. So I don't know if they can take these.
No, they can. That's they'll be fine for it. This is absolutely fine. They didn't. They were overhearing the other third guy. So, he has to write up an extra investigation so that people can see this. So the judges are actually able to see this. Because when you write up a criminal record, you have to click. Essentially, when you save it, it's in the system. But if he saves it, it would send you to prison.
Well,
So-
he has had an hour and a half to write this. I'm not waiting for him to write it. You can go ahead and start the process of calling a judge and
I've
getting
called a
that
judge.
organized.
They just need something to go off of. I would also argue that if you have been waiting here a
So
while,
you
that
have
you
called a
should-
judge?
Yes. A judge is waiting for the bench, but they also realize that the officer has to then put the investigation in. You can definitely complain.
Why
when you're-
hasn't he made his investigation in the past hour and a half to 2 hours we've been here?
It's not been 2 hours, and it's not been an hour and a half either. Or maybe you forgot the fact that you wanted to run around instead of just getting in my vehicle down at Pillbox.
Oh, you're
mess
including
around.
the 2 hours since you were incapacitated. then no, your time served begins when you get into the cells.
I've seen like, I don't know what was it? 8 different people go through here with different charges, and I've just been waiting.
That's
and waiting
for a variety of issues.
and
yeah.
waiting.
Sometimes it can go a little slow. Apologies for the
And
wait.
waiting.
But sometimes
and
it's
waiting.
the
Well,
way
he
it
needs
goes.
to learn how to fucking tippity tappity and fucking type out his shit instead of being so slow.
All right, yeah. No, I mean, again, like I said, you can always bring it up to the judges when the bench trial kicks off. All right. I'm gonna see if there's any extra DAs around for you. Are there any other DAs around at the moment?
Where's my DA going?
Yeah, what's up, Oscar?
There's a bench trial about to happen in about, well, they're just getting it written up right now. I have to go at 8 minutes, though, so I won't be able to represent if you fancy it.
What are the charges?
It's, for one of them, it's accomplice to theft of a aircraft. For the other one, it's theft of an aircraft, operation of an aircraft without a license. I believe there's a
Where's my lawyer?
battery in there, thrown in there, and possession of a firearm. Essentially, they were found in a blown up aircraft in both the pilot and the co-pilot seat, and they're trying to argue against that. They've requested lawyers, but no lawyers are picking up. Yako has been informed that the bench trial is good to go, but I'm able to represent it. It should be a pretty slam dunk one, though. The officer does have a lot of photos of them in the driver's seat, the pilot seat.
Alright, yeah, I can head over to the courthouse.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Right, there's another DA. Could try your lawyer line again.
What DA is it? Do you know?
Who is this again? Sorry, I forget your name.
Are you going to accept my complaint on the original lawyer
Tenfold.
that was here?
It's Uriel Whitlock.
That's the complaint on the original lawyer would have to go through. I think it might be the public defender's office.
Okay, well, I need to speak someone from there.
Wouldn't
Then
it go to the
You
bar
need to bring them here?
association?
Yeah, bar
Yeah,
association.
it's one of those guys.
And who do I reach out for that?
Hello, there's actually 2 people in the cells down at MRPD that have requested a lawyer.
Alright, I'm in the lobby. Just come up and get me.
Fantastic. I'll come get you and pass you across. All right, sounds good. All right, let's go get these guys.
All right.
What the fuck's the staircase? This place is a goddamn maze. Hello
You
there.
guys monkeying around in there? What's going on?
Shut your fucking mouth, Braxton.
I know I was told speak when doing there, but man, I really want to tell them how much they're idiots.
Oh, I don't care if you do that when you're not spoken to. That's fine by me.
Should we go upstairs first?
I talk shit to them.
Fine with that?
I don't. My friend, I'm very different to the other DAs. Okay, I just like seeing people squirm. Who's the defense lawyer?
Me.
Could you just flash me
You
your
want my
badge?
gun?
You can
I don't have a badge.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. What's your name? I'll just double check so I don't get in trouble.
Oh, I was with you at the open court.
You were.
Oh yeah,
What's your
nice
name?
blazer on.
What's your name, sorry?
ULF Amundsen.
Yep, you're good. Okay.
Oh, there
This
you
is
go.
closed. All right, let's get down there. There's gonna be a different DA that handles this in court. It's going to bench.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's-
God! I lost him. Seam. Oh, it's Oscar. Hey, Oscar.
Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. I gotta rush these guys down now. I gotta shoot. Okay, this way, Mr.
Power, what are
Lawyer.
you doing?
So what's this
Okay.
about?
So, the charge they're looking at is they were found in the cockpit, co-pilot, and the pilot seat of a blown-up airplane. So they're being charged with like
Okay.
operation of it, theft of it, having a fire on them.
Hey, Oscar, looking good, looking
Hey,
good.
good
big
to
guy,
see you.
man.
Good to see you. They want a
What's
bench.
going on here?
It's been taking a long time to get them a bench. Apparently, Yak was waiting.
Hey, Uriel. It's Mark here. Let me know if I could be of
There's
assistance.
some donuts on the stand.
All right, you've got a lawyer here, my friends.
Alright.
It's this guy in here and this guy in here.
Both of them.
Yes.
Okay, can I get them in the same
Where's this
cell?
getting cuff? Hold on.
Why? Because his profile says so.
Can I
To
get them
remain
in
in
the same
cuffs.
cell so I can talk to
His
them?
profile states to remain in cuffs.
What's
his name?
Moving them about might be a little bit issue, but what we can do is, do you guys want to?
Okay, good job.
I mean, there's a holding cell right here.
Yeah, I suppose you could put one of them in there, so you can have them both in the corner at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
All right, officer, I'm going to be leaving this in your capable hands. This is
No
a
problem.
assistant DA. If you want to stay there, you can listen to any information. Paralegal.
Alright.
Sorry, paralegal.
Paralegal.
Mr. Jones, just stand here for me.
No bar
So
card.
I can put you in the corner over there so your lawyer can speak to you both
Uh,
at the same time.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Why aren't you patrolling? Oscar,
Oh,
why are
oh.
you not on patrol?
What the fuck's going on right here?
I'm patrol. I'm leaving in 2 minutes. I'm authorizing that bench.
Why are you guys not on patrol?
Thank you.
Me?
Yeah, why are you guys not on patrol?
I think you'd arrest me if I want.
No
to.
idling in
Little
MRPD.
phaser, this way. Over here.
And you,
Hey, oops, sorry.
you fancy-looking Devin Weston, why are you not on patrol?
Paralegal.
This one, buddy.
Technically, I am on
Yeah,
patrol.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he's
Good.
There you go.
All right, officer, I'm going to leave this paralegal with you just to get all the information so you can give it to the other DA.
Alright,
Anyone
we're good.
else?
I think we
Who's Devin Weston?
Oh, he's from single player. Okay, so
Come to the other corner. Here.
if you come over here, so this guy's he's technically just a paralegal. However, if he just kind of floats with you, he'll come down to the courthouse. He can give the extra information over to the other DA. I must shoot my friends. I apologize, I can't represent this one, but I think even if you didn't have a DA, this would be a slam dunk case for you. You know?
Yeah, their story is terrible.
Right.
We've I'm not even joking. It's been nearly an hour now because all they want to do is just scream and shout and fuck around like
Can you at least
Yes.
shackle the guy in the blue shirt so you can?
No.
walk?
Right. I'm gonna tell
Or put him
Yakul
in
that
the
it's
corner
you're
from-
doing it.
Yes, I can.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey, Yakul. Okay, I've got to bounce. There's another DO should come down to the courtroom, and he should be representing this case. I'm going to push the officer to push
Alright.
a little faster, so I can't represent this one. Good. Have fun with this one. It's an interesting one.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right. If you just want to shadow the cop wherever he is, just stick with him.
Well, I've been kind of told to not be down here unless if another DA is here. And from what I heard on the radio is he said he's going to be at the courthouse instead of coming here.
Okay. Yeah. That's.
So maybe I should probably just
do
go
you have
back over
keys?
there. I do have keys to here, yeah.
All right. Yeah. If it, just make sure no one arrests him on the way out. I'm going to sleep in the corner down here. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll,
Good
I'll
luck
see
with
you
this one,
again.
guys. Let me know if you need anything. Text my all that good stuff. Catch you later. I disappear. Snap. All right, chat. I really gotta go. I'm gonna finish up. I'm not gonna rate into anyone because I don't want to be late to Brett's. I'm gonna go film some D&D off stream. So I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I'll see you guys then. Catch you later. Much love. See you tomorrow. Take care. Sorry I couldn't show you that court case. It's just slow moving bench trials. Hopefully they're fast. All right. See you soon.